Actually, need to write that down. What's good, Demise? Oh shit, Gandalay first in stream. Fuck it. Good, David. Let's get Gandalay. What's YouTuber Tucci? So Johnny, what's good, Osha? This is actually a banger. Okay, this is actually a banger. What's good, Ozza? What's good, Too Simple? What up, what up? I hope this is a banger. Oh, I fucking hope so. I hope that he put the note down. James ruins Toxiconic Day after what he did at VP. I'm interested also. I mean, Parivision in the major next week. Next fucking week. You cast BC now? This is a coast stream. Dota. Or win this, I will change my pick'ems. I overpass incoming. Sure. I'm trying to think of what we saw out of BC last time we let me watch him. On chat. I'm updating the maps right now. You have map pool. Hold on. Parry. Pick Ancient. BC. Pick Mirage. Decider. Burna. W. Alright, that's up to date, chat. One out of three? Wait, what? Oh, Mirage overpassed us too. I just saw that. Good, not that one guy. Where's you, I need to. What's good, Mr. Miles? The best. Is this the best team s1mple has faced since joining BC? Chat, any knowers? Is this the best team that s1mple has played since being with BC? I'm trying to remember who the fuck they've even played. They played a static. They played big. Partisan, Alliance, ESC, OG, Bet Boom. Maybe Bet Boom might be maybe the strongest team. Bonamont coming in with a gifted cream. Yeah, we'll just say that. Yeah, crazy name. We'll leave it at that. Yeah, we will just leave it at cream. How you doing today, Bonamont? Chat, channel point prediction is also open for map 1. Who's taking Ancient Maya? Sorry, that just tweaked me the fuck out, I guess. Who do you think's taking map number 1 on Achante? That really is a crazy name, Bonamon. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Bonamon with another one. Do I need to Google what that last word is? Yo, Mern, Brad. What are you gooning to? I don't know what the fuck that last thing is. Bonamont, you're gifting sub to someone that doesn't know a lot of words, brother. As we're finding these people, he has a list. You got it cooked up. That's good, little Uzi Kurt. Should I not Google it? I'm gonna not Google it. Maybe I'll hold off on that one. Love your hair? Thank you. It's absolutely terrible. Big one with it. Oh wait, hold on. I think you've gifted a sub to that one before. I'm not even lying, or they might be a 2-month sub right now. I still don't fully know what that one is. Wait, I might. Someone might have said that. Not that. Okay. My second monitor and checking out the Battlefield update on the main. Battlefield update? Will you be at the major? I will not be. Okay, that one's pretty simple to know. That I know that one, dude. That System's alt. I will not be at the major. I will not be at the major. Grow in the
ESL presents ESL Challenger League in partnership with Intel, Acer Predator.
Yeah, channel point prediction is open for map 1. Who do you think's taking it, Parivision or BC? Bonamont, I believe you came in with 4 gifted. I got you with 8 push-ups, dude. Hell yeah, we're getting fit.
Hello and welcome back, ladies and gents, to the ESL Challenger League Season 50, but this time we move forward to the final.
What's my 3-0 pick'ems?
Face off in a single elimination bracket to be.
I posted a YouTube video on my pick'ems.
A really exciting time. I'm looking forward to this. My name's Neokai, of course, joined by
push-ups in order.
Alan, brother, how you feeling?
Yeah, not too bad. Excited, obviously. We played a lot of cups.
You do those push-ups. I'm going to order lunch and burn calories chewing. Can you order me some?
At the business end. 2 teams to go. Semi-final today, semi-final tomorrow, and a grand final. So nice and simple format to follow to. And unlike other regions, Neo, we do have 4 different winners. So we are going to play all of our games. We're not Australia.
Very true. We were just talking
bruh, no, I've never seen those.
Across the scene. You've got over in Oz with Semper 1.
That is crazy.
So just guaranteed that spot in towards stage 1 of Pro League.
What the fuck?
Where Rare Atom won it twice, so only 3 teams available there. But yeah, we have 4 different winners.
They're legit.
We get a full actual bracket in this center, and that's what we're playing for as well, right? It is that Pro League.
Like how they're at Market Basket, dude. That's like
tier 2 sides are really vying
mass homeland.
Yeah, absolutely, and obviously for maybe
is that what you're getting, Brad?
Teams, with the exception of being Parivision, they're not playing.
Yo, Slippery Sausage, can you stop spamming Jame in YouTube chat? Please.
VRS points
I get it. You really like Jame. You really like Jame.
Where I'm sat at the moment, so this spot is absolutely huge, and clearly in particular for a team like BC.Game. I don't think it's a huge stretch to say their ambitions are way above where they're ranked.
Probably like 20 times.
If they got into Pro League,
Jame.
that is just
Jame time. There we go. Jame time. That's that's more than Jame.
Yeah, exactly. It actually is a kind of an exciting prospect of kind of where they're starting to meet their expectations. So probably just the name value alone on this side. I mean, it is a really interesting team.
Thank you.
Players and, s1mple, electroNic. These are big names at the top of their game at one point. Nexa as well is also playing.
It's good, Senor Bob.
Even like Casnito and Ando, they've both had stints as well. Granted,
I can't wait for the plants to happen at 10 seconds left.
Value-wise, there's a lot to like for this BC.Game side, but
Bonamont gifted a sub to Jame.
Right? So this This is quite a spicy matchup to start off here.
Is that? I don't think that's his Twitch.
They've got the major just
but
around the corner. They'll be in stage 1. But a lot of people, I don't know if you have done your pick'ems yet, Alan, but a lot of people,
not yet.
myself included,
appreciate the gifted Bonamon.
I have faith in Jame, but
it's Jame time. It is slippery.
Kind of, I would say different life cycles where you've got BC.Game with guys who have already been at the top, and it's
drink it Jameson for Jame.
Well, Parivision has in the past had more than just Jame in terms of
course,
it's highly experienced players. But you're right, the direction they're building in is it makes total sense. Keep Jame, essentially build around him.
Depends what your goal is.
A lot of say in this team, and then bring in.
Look, chat. Channel point predictions open. 25.7 thousand on Parivision. 24K on BC. You're truly cheering on Jame.
So it's a slightly different vision.
Channel points open.
I guess for BC.Game, they'd argue back and say, well, players like s1mple and electroNic were so phenomenally skilled, obviously.
The Moon Man coming in with the primer.
Playing for
I appreciate you, Goat. I'm doing a tally count of how many push-ups.
So it's not.
I've missed now. We're at 4.
Obviously for s1mple in particular, that they're going to be back at that.
Quasi.
That is just the biggest prospect for watching a game like this, isn't it? Seeing a slightly bizarre rendition of Jame versus s1mple and electroNic in very different teams.
Simple was the reason for going bald.
Yes,
basically,
exactly
kind of,
I'm looking forward to seeing how this game pans out. Of course, for those who are following along, there is 2 other teams that we're playing tomorrow.
Almost there, Bonamon. We'll get 1 second one day. I think that's my next goal.
Might not ring a bell, but the name value on that side should, teams like players, may I say, like Ryko, Olymp, Samey, but actually,
good ills.
These guys have actually been grinding out quite well throughout this year. They've been looking
BC
pretty
versus
solid.
Lion on Ancient.
As of only very
here with
recently,
Perry BC. Welcome fucking back.
Because they are.
Hope you're doing well.
ESC until only like a few
chair is still standing. Okay, so my chair is actually broken. I want to let you know.
They build around cores, but an entire team getting bought out.
Yeah, the top of my chair is fully foldable. However, I re-shoved a bolt through the hole.
To my knowledge,
yeah,
it's them being dropped by the org, but don't quote me on that.
So
it certainly could be a move to green.
It's still at first. Yesterday it was a folding chair.
Whatever's going on behind the scenes doesn't affect them on the server, because obviously it'd be good for them just to close.
I would show you, but I don't know if I can fix it.
Not have too many distractions.
The normal time of day stream. Same. It's 5 midday stream. I'll be doing majority of the. I'll be doing the regional finals more than likely throughout the week.
They like that map.
We'll see what's cooking and looking. NA only has grand finals.
And then Infernal will be the decider. Certainly in terms of the ancient pick for
tomorrow, I don't know what's going on, and then Thursday starts up Draculan.
They do not seem to like ancient very much to me.
Yeah, no, it is. It's going to be a bit of an interesting series. I think basically for BC.Game, you're
coming in with the tier 1,
playing from the back foot. Kind of
appreciate you, Goat.
I just really liked what Parivision done all the way through.
You got 6 push-ups.
So solid on it.
And you lost it all?
Their map in which they get good reps under their belt on, right? And this also for Parivision a bit of a nice warm-up heading in towards the major. I wouldn't really say BC.Game a major level yet, but obviously they have players who've played plenty of them and won plenty
tier
of
1.
them.
Wait, who?
At this side and
BC?
for Parivision trying to get good reps under your belt on a map which is a very strong pick for you as well. This is decent practice to get here, and if you can book yourself a pro league spot,
bro, Brad, order 2. I'm on my way.
And then you set yourself up for a pro league.
Order 2.
Towards the next. That's where this side.
Boneless spare ribs from the Chinese restaurant, like the little red strips, bro.
Which they sort of
order 3. That's what I'm saying, dude.
That's want to kind of make sure they guarantee yourself inside of that top 30, and that's when you
those things are amazing.
Invites to big tier 1 tournaments.
Don't tell me David has me beat. David cooked. David's fucking cooked with points.
Once you're actually in there and you can get those
Big T, what's good, Royal?
Swinging games.
Why did Rain leave FaZe? Vice versa. Why did FaZe kick Rain?
As you mentioned, Parivision, probably the biggest fear for them, I guess, in this series is just reps.
Wow, what a fake Shroud. 0 seconds of watch time.
I would strongly assume that is a very deliberate choice to take a lot of practice ahead of said major. But also,
check HLTV. Joel has hit a year of watch time before Shroud has 1 second of watch time.
That would be very scary.
Did I see Blame
So,
F?
I think they
Wait,
need to
with
do some
what?
damage this week just to get in form, quite frankly.
Did Blame F do
Yeah, it's
something?
just
Chat,
about
did you guys see
warming up, really, more than
Cypher
anything.
is
But, you know, prior to
on
them
500
not
on
playing,
loan?
they were doing a
And
very good job when
Norbert
they were,
is
right? You know,
officially on
everyone
Hotu.
actually,
I don't know if we've
coming
talked
in,
about that.
and there's
So
some really decent teams that were scalping there. You know, again, teams. At
oh,
that
Blame F has
operational
watch time.
level,
4
so,
hours,
you know,
10 minutes. Oh, let's go.
Favbet and Gun 5 are always quite difficult.
Hope
to
it's
take
not when
down
I
as
call
well.
him
The
Beta.
Tigers, their recent form has
Cypher
been
fragged
pretty
yesterday. I didn't get to
electric.
watch
Went
it.
to the finals of,
Thought you were
CC, they're going
smurfing
towards the
first
next
game.
playoff of
I didn't
CC
see
as
it.
well. So this is kind of, you know, decent teams.
There's
that have
also a
been getting
Fnatic sub
kind
for the
of out
major
of the
though,
way,
no?
And you look at them and saying, yeah,
I
like,
mean,
this is the week in which
sub
we need to get
is-
really,
I mean,
really
that's
solid
like-
form heading in towards a very,
I
very
don't-
important
maybe.
major for this side. And you know, there is a bit of belief for me at the very least that this side can do well. And also, there's always that debate. And
Bonemon, I will give you all of my
things can kind of weigh
personal
in a little
ops.
bit more on it, but people always talk about saving strats for the major. I wonder how big of a thing that's going to be here.
I think it's a load of rubbish. Most of the
agreed.
time.
I
I mean,
always
there's certainly a case of saving. I mean, if we're
Saving?
talking absolute insane stuff like
Wait,
boosts,
saving?
things like this, yeah, why
pocket
not?
rounds.
I mean, you really might say that for a major. but
Appreciate the hype train,
if we're
chat.
talking your like
Appreciate it,
day-to-day
Coach. Thank you.
Counter-Strike,
I owe you guys
your
6
set
push-ups.
plays, your set rounds. I would rather have tested them versus running them for the first time in especially those best
500
of
playing
ones
at the
the
same
start of these
time.
major
They're
stages.
playing against
I mean,
Tupac
two
Aduka,
rounds,
Haka,
two
Tipu.
bad calls could lose
That
you
thing.
a match. And that is hella scary. Either way,
I like
looks
the
like
team
we're
name
good to
Rush
go.
B. I'm not gonna
Ancient
lie.
Prime
Chat, channel
and
point
ready.
prediction is still
And,
open.
let's see what James.
Channel point
has been
prediction
cooking for us
is
from the
still
seaside.
open.
I'm looking forward to it. Show on the road, and
Good, Odie.
I was trying to be a little careful. There's 3 bodies here to meet him. Simple with the dualies. First contact will be his.
Let
and
me
it
turn the
goes
audio
well.
up a little.
Belgian are clipped by the dual Berettas up close with Simple. And he's going to stick around for a little more
For
as well.
12.
They can sort of
Chat, let me know if you wanted higher
continue
than
to
that.
keep hold of the same main control they really
Any
want to. They're going
tackles?
to dip away, fall back.
Today,
The
no
bomb's also
tackles
gonna
yet.
retreat
You seen the
too.
major drama? No, what major drama?
On the back of AW.
Did I
as they
redeem
move back
what?
towards B, but again, that's where it becomes quite heavily manned. 3 players here to meet them. BC.Game are just swinging as a unit.
It is the first. Yeah, I
Simple's
just
got a
loaded
team
up.
volley as well, which is intriguing.
Only
See
like
if that becomes a
18 minutes
factor.
in is strum.
Later on in this round, it certainly was the right call to cancel on
Don't
the
know
A
about my
hit, but
fent
it
quality
has been
being low.
tremendously slow.
You're
But
getting
a
false,
Kane
fake
walkthrough
info.
From the CT side is certainly not ideal. Left eye angles for them. They can frag out electroNic here. Maybe there's a route into this site. My eyes though, are very much here on Jamie. He's been lurking for ages in and around this red room. Can't get anything done. Now the
Twitch.
bomb is sprinting back. Simple, just about on
Oh,
location,
shit.
decides to go in front of this with his Molotov and does keep the bomb at bay. Look at the HP on this young man. Bomb goes down, but this will be a
Been a long
near
time.
impossible.
What's good,
outcome,
Ariane?
I believe.
Been a minute.
Nota tags so low. Surely gets flanked,
Okay,
and he
Simple.
does. So
Clean up.
fairly simple in the end.
Simple 4K.
Quad kill for him.
Oh, he's awake.
Yeah, nice
Oh, we
work.
closed channel point. W.
That'll be where this silver lining.
Play on this team. 130K a month. 130K reasons.
Feeling of being slightly out of reach. Starts by
I didn't know.
leading
Okay,
compiles,
so
but
co-streaming's
getting the ball out of
on
it,
green
even a
platform.
kill is
Okay.
a silver lining in itself.
Okay.
I wonder if that was prepped, by the way. I mean, playing free aggressively on A on a pistol feels that's pretty overkill.
Yes, yeah.
So I do wonder potentially if
Yeah, only there. Okay.
if they've
Okay.
seen some demos.
I mean, if
but
that's where I need to be,
I
that's
guess the
where I will
counterpoint
be.
to that would be. It's been 5 weeks since you've last had access to a Parivision demo, so maybe not.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely spot on. It's sort of one of these situations where it's actually quite difficult to prep for this side. How much this is outdated. So far, at least the first instance, none of it.
Hero AK this round.
By both way, Zelo with the Hero AK.
Yes.
Some greater pistols behind it. Another round in which just getting a bomb plant would be pretty nice.
That's cap. It might have
I was gonna
reset
say,
Ian.
The Deagle. Missed shot. Andy for the first. The Tech9 tries to pounce, but Simple will get one of his own.
Oof.
And they shut down this initial B pop. And the 2 remaining.
That's the
especially
AK
with Belshot,
down
1 foot
on
in the grave.
site.
What do you actually do here?
Nothing.
There's obviously no point in saving, so might as well.
With Jame on your
poke
team,
and
there's
prod and
always a chance to save.
pray for another kill.
Don't lie to
I
yourself.
don't think BC.Game going to offer that up. too easily. Certainly, now we're into these finals. I think the stakes
no
are
sub
so
simple.
obvious.
No simple
All
at
of
the
these
major.
teams understand how important a Pro League spot is, and they're only 2 series away. That is not a lot of Counter-Strike.
Oh shit! Wait a second. If
which can make the
BC,
difference.
oh I
So,
forgot. Winner goes
if
to
I'm
Pro
BC
League.
Game, I'm on top form. I'm not taking any risks.
And as well, just like the way the bracket is, at least on paper, I mean, it's pretty lopsided to this matchup.
Simple's awake today.
Right?
Simple is awake.
No.
No 07,
offense,
7-0.
to Sinners and Friendly Campers. Those guys are actually, especially Sinners, have been looking pretty solid recently. But
Got to message them.
Feel like, you know, whoever wins this game probably wins the cup, at least in my opinion.
I will say Sinners, the team that won the most recent cup, they're playing last week. A lot of those games, they are in terms of
let me see.
Looking very good. I certainly agree in terms of name value. They would certainly struggle to have such ease, I think, against these two teams. But I would put Sinners in there as a potential threat, and of course we'll see over these coming days if that threat can materialize.
Canito absolutely just fucking.
I caught a bit of that Sinners run as well. They were looking so good. I think they ended the cup with something ridiculous, like a average rating across the team being like a 1.27.
Yeah, any mobile users that any phone viewers that are what Vesture saying in chat?
Especially the final, they were by far on the way.
Good go. How are you doing today?
On display that week, Andu beaten to a lot more players than he was bargaining for, I think. But the good news is for the CT side is they have a lot of bodies. On the right side of the map, they're going to go for an information play. Maybe they're not aware just how much this B side of the map is loaded up. Simple's called back to help out his teammate. This is quite precarious as they stay in their semi-aggressive positions. Nex is still playing inside a donut, so he's clearly not fully aware just how lopsided this T-side encroachment is. Now we're falling back into these back lanes. This does not.
They're even rotating off.
Elster on the map at just the wrong time. They are well out of position. I think if this bomb can go down, a save needs to be a serious consideration for this CT side.
Yeah, I think you're right. Already looks like they're angling for it. Just going to pull back. There's just no way of getting in there.
Logan.
But it's not even just the fact that they're not getting in there. It's also just the fact that they're just too low to even tempt the idea.
I'm sure they will eventually, yeah.
Being done there by Nexa. And it is not to be. So first run on the board for Parivision. We spoke a lot already about this map looking pretty solid for them. I do wonder when you look at
I respect the save
the likes
though.
of BC.Game, have they done things to try and improve this? Last game they played for them 11 days ago. And they don't play loads of Counter-Strike either as well. Yeah, a decent amount of time to kind of workshop some things on this map. And I mean, we were even discussing this a little bit prior to kind of heading underway and towards the game that, you know, with BC.Game, it feels like at the moment for them, we just need reps more than anything. It's one of the best ways to really shore up a map pool too.
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, certainly for a map, of really many map in the pool, to be honest, when you've got Nex or electroNic s1mple on this team, it's just hard to believe that
you're
not
not
good
yet
to be competitive on any map in the pool. So I have no doubt their Ancient could be better than it has been in their recent games. And I guess, as you said, we'll see if any tweaks obviously been made. Nota here way out in front of his teammates, but Sasanito there seems to have no idea just how
and get Donk and energy drinks.
Good kills on the AX Zek itself, and Nex is doing so much work. This smoke is presenting tremendous problems, but these are good trades. s1mple dispatched. We find ourselves in a 2-on-2, but they're stuck behind this big box.
Oh, that's
Molly,
a Molly.
surely. Oh, it's a little bit of a gap. So much still landing around them. And Andu
Jane with the spray transfer, but I guess not. Let me turn this up a little bit.
Dicey.
We'll go 18.
Nearly making that huge difference. I mean, it really whittles them down in terms of the HP bar. But
I think it's possible for BC to pull off this series. I think it is.
They needed to lock in, and that's a good kind of early insight as well into towards a kind of a true buy on both sides. And that BC.Game can come out on top and look comfortable in terms of at least their setup. Not a bad position. Timeout called by BC.Game. Enough to buy around this. s1mple going to pick up the AWP. Andu, of course, keeps wielding that AK. I like the here for Parivision. That'll break your econ.
I think the logic here is that BC.Game, I imagine right now they're on 0 loss bonus. So if you lose this with all 5 dying, you are in double eco territory. So
it's true.
I think it's a poignant moment to have that discussion. Make sure there's no huge omissions in this round. They might have even been speaking about the opening engagement there in mid and what went wrong, because that did look a bit bizarre in terms of BC.Game kind of considering what's possible. See 2 players in mid this time. They're grouped together, and actually in the seeding, see them fall back into donuts. So
who I think will win?
I guess they're opting for a more passive approach this time.
Toss up.
Casanito.
Simple shooting today, 7-1.
To hold towards shelf with 3 people now, nearly a 4th, about to sneak their way on past. AW goes unchecked as well. This is
I did 4 trade-ups.
Stack. And s1mple missed the first shot. 3 have now crossed, and they can wrap in towards A. This becomes really dicey now. Casanito has to get 1 and 4 back and shell up there.
That timing.
Next, and he's going to have the just to play with him already.
I like this for the T side. They've got so much control in this after plan. They've got s1mple.
Are you coming in with
doesn't know it quite yet,
9 months?
He can cover up A main fully, and he's fully unchecked. Even if he goes down now, every second he can buy is so annoying, and he finds a second kill. That should doom the retake. What a kill from James.
Yeah.
So many players crossing mid at the start. I don't think... I mean, BC.Game was smoked in donut. They knew it was possible, but they never would have expected that many bodies wrapping mid that early.
Got you. I owe you guys 8 push-ups right now.
And it completely catches BC.Game off guard.
Oh, is it? Oh, seen.
Just going a little bit around that corner. Could have lost him his life.
Extra safe. I'm surprised they didn't swing
he's not tempted to buy it. Prioritizing keeping out of that rifle. It's such an important round to take for Parivision. Not only just taking it, it's actually the fashion in which they take it. A lot of bodies staying alive. We spoke about it. They were on the brink of double eco. If they were to lose that round.
Oh, goat.
It's a fantastic way just to once again shore things up a little bit.
BC.Game's out of cash. It's all well into this rebuy. And then you got the sacrifice on Andu. See if there's any tweaks for them. Starting with 2 in mid, 1 on A. s1mple's around here. Bit of a change up. And we'll wait and see if he's presented any easy opportunities. Nobody just yet. And he's having to consider that players could have walked out mid. He's clearly trained on that sort of fight right now. So, reasonably passive stance from this CT side for the moment as Parivision take their map control.
Just over a minute now, and that slower take. Nice little bit of spam damage, but good enough to put electroNic on high alert. He got a bank over. I don't think Casanito will be there in time. I knew it just gone a little bit further forward. So threads the needle between the 2. Doesn't spot anything.
s1mple was donut. He looped through CT spawn and is now jump spotting mid from red room.
Picked up next season.
He also threw the B ramp smoke, which is a nice little touch. In cool, there's not a lot going on in mid, but otherwise, I don't think BC.Game have a great understanding of what's happening. We can see on the minimap this is likely to become a fake soon, and clearly that kill will only go to further sell it. Nexa here is in a world of trouble. The bomb is coming his direction.
No one say.
And they might have to save here early again, man. It's their money's just so dreadful on this CT side.
Save.
Yeah, this is...
s1mple's looking, though.
Getting to a really difficult spot. I think already, innately, you're angling for the save here. s1mple and Casanito, they've got no leg room to make their way back in towards this site. Tail between their legs, they get out of there. And that'll be Parivision tying things up here on the T side. Not a terrible spot to put yourself in now. It's pressure on that CT economy. The T side started the chain rounds together. Momentum swinging pretty heavily in favor of Parivision at the moment. They find this next round again, and especially if they can drop everybody, BC.Game might need another pause just to converse about what we're actually going to do.
You think so, Ariane? Do you think they keep s1mple though after the season?
Guess I'll use this eco for that discussion. Wouldn't expect them to buy a lot more around these saves on that CT side. But it'll be interesting to see as we get into the mid and late portions of this half whether BC.Game feel compelled to fight more for map control early
What if 100
versus
s1mple?
seeding it like they have done in the last few rounds.
That'd be crazy.
Kind of leaving it a little bit more in the Parivision hands in terms of deciding the direction of the round. This one is almost certainly going the way of the offense. B-bomb site claimed, bombs down, 5 alive. They've got full control. And we're already seems to be on mission, save the AWP and the rifle.
Yeah, use the pistols as human flashbangs a little bit just to make sure they stay alive. Okay. Parivision lead taken.
Believes in electroNic is just stuck in tier 2 now. Abandoned ship. Goodbye, electroNic.
I'm getting a bit concerned though for BC.Game, to be honest. This is a tricky little spot they're starting to get into. If Parivision gets to the point where even 6 rounds T-side Ancient, very, very workable and very dangerous spot to be in. I'm definitely starting to get quite concerned.
You can just look at the terrorist money and kind of build a picture that
O3s?
the last 2, 3, maybe 4 rounds.
O3, I think I have
heavily T-sided.
red
bank
cannons
up that much cash.
And the Huns.
No pause here. But granted, BC.Game might have talked a little bit over that eco round about what the approach is. It'd be nice to see, I think, s1mple, perhaps a tad more proactive.
Yep.
Goes without saying, that's certainly within his wheelhouse, if he so desires. Mid-opening looks fairly standard to me, and s1mple's been dispatched on A this round.
s1mple got 7
We'll
kills.
see whether
and
indeed
went
they do decide to fight harder for this map control as this round develops.
GL is easy
Good news in a
O3.
sense as well that just in general, despite not playing for nearly 6 weeks,
Are they at the major?
Parivision side don't seem to have lost any sharpness.
I don't.
They also perma boot camp. I don't know if you saw that interview.
No,
but
right?
the whole team throughout the year have all been living together
Maybe
in a gaming house.
Mm-hmm.
they are.
Petersburg, something like that.
I think so, yeah. And it feels like it's kind of one of the large reasons as to why this team have clicked so quickly. I mean, when they were first formed and they went through some of the initial changes where James took over the calling once again, I mean, won the first CCT of the year. They were really looking solid from the get-go, and hence why they've climbed the ranks so quickly. And they're out and towards B so quickly again.
Yeah,
Slopes down,
VRS
bomb should
for
go
this.
down to follow. First fight is a little dicey from James. He'll lose his life to Casanito. And Zito now under a lot of pressure. There's no real escape from here.
I think you need some help, right? Somebody needs to get in there. electroNic, though, should put Beltronic to bed. Does in the end. And you can see pretty much all 3 players of the T-Side in and around Cave. They understand the imperative nature of winning these fights and retaining that control. A beautiful spread of frags for the offense. And now this feels impossible for electroNic.
Yeah.
The time is dwindled so low. No fights being presented. And Parivision, they're
What happened to BC?
explosiveness in these tight situations. The individuals are cracked on this team.
Yeah, it's an excellent
Casanito
2v1
got his
as
first
well
kill.
from the 2 newest players on this side. Really, really kind of good
Huns could be
awareness of
Parivision
this
in round
clock is our
1, no?
best friend in this time and place. And my God, does it help them? Super, super well done. But like you
Unless
said, just
score
so sharp.
goes
when they give it opportunities, this
crazy,
Parivision
score would
side
have to
will
go
fly into fights. Mechanically, so unbelievably talented, and under the tutelage of James and Dastan, I mean, there's so much to like about this team. I've been a big fan of them all the way throughout the years. They've been scaling up through the ranks and playing through kind of, in a way, at times they were playing for the dregs of tier 3 and tier 4. I mean, they came in towards this year unranked because they completely reset the core.
Alex look shaky.
For them to have gone from unranked to then now stage 1 of a major, it's a really, really good year for them. They've had really solid performances all the way throughout. The individuals look super, super sharp, and this is quite a good indication of it. And maybe even as well bleeding into an earlier conversation we had about how BC.Game have struggled on this map, and despite it being 11 days since, still some glaring issues that are popping out for them.
They just haven't been in control of these rounds. As much as that retake looks to be going in a good direction in the last, they still ceded full B control. No point so far really during this half as BC.Game really taking command of a round, you know, one out in terms of fighting for early map control or getting a really good read off. It's been Parivision making better reads. But I could see in good calls from James, of course, on top of that. So a lot to love so far for this T side. And this one up against the lesser investments. Certainly bet against them. Just 2 players here in Cave for the defense, and they'll need to do something very special, I think, to lock down this site.
Jame, buddy.
Jame. That is risky, you know, his head.
What the fuck?
electroNic will catch him, but it won't deny this bomb going down. Orb recovered as Andu wields it.
What was he going for?
Not loads of it.
Oh, he had the strat.
Smoke. Now leaving 2 HEs, 2 flashbangs. electroNic, wary of the flank, but he'll still fall to it as he did in that previous round.
Do they go for this? They don't have a kit, though.
Numbers to work with now. And BC.Game, this might be the round that breaks a deadlock a little bit. The flash is good. Andu should be dead, and he is. To the hands of AW. As it falls back into a 3 versus 3, and the clock is too far gone on this one. BC.Game fall back. It's not actually a bad effort.
What team is Jame on?
They had a kit. They might have been tempted further forward. It's Parivision who locked themselves into 6. AW and Zelo will fall to the bomb, but for the most part, who cares?
Zelo's like just winning the round at that point. I suspect they also have money to buy for the majority of this.
Is HLTV confirmed today?
Now. Irrespective, got to be said. Zielo, he doesn't get any kills there, but I think his flash is the MVP. That flash into the cave entrance was biblical. Yeah, I think it was Andy with the orb. Didn't know what hit him. He was totally blind for the next several seconds. And certainly, had they waited a millisecond longer and started getting crunched between ramp and cave, that would have been a tricky afterplan, to put it mildly. So, good teamwork.
8 p.m.
More
8 p.m.
than
Eastern,
this team, that is for sure. And as you mentioned earlier, 6 is already a good round haul. And you would certainly place your bets right now in Parivision to find even more than that.
Yeah, well.
Is this to go to land? The winner of this top
just feels more than
4-team bracket right now goes to Pro League.
Yeah, you're right.
For next season.
Wouldn't expect them to slow down by any means. You guarantee a lead heading into the second half from the C side. You put yourself in a good spot. You win this round again. You put so much financial pressure on towards BC.Game, despite the saves.
Good BLT.
3 out of 5 would be near broke. And they can't. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We go back to B, and it's electroNic who will crack open the first, and Molly will force Cassidy off the angle. They can't deny this plant, but electroNic will get one with the spam.
They run out.
Oh, and he bounces just the wrong way. If it had gone a little shallow, electroNic would have been dead to rights there. He's 1 foot in the grave. A W guaranteed to kill every round. It feels, and he'll get another for electroNic. This round's all but falling apart. They knew electroNic somewhere in towards cave. As the smoke fades, eyes are trained, but he is long gone. A 7th for Parivision, and they are looking so clean.
Everything's a good team.
Brave calling as well. It looks quite Virtus Pro-esque to me. This T side, and I guess that shouldn't be a surprise given the man at the helm. A lot of denial of information. They pretty much full contacted under B here.
CS2 mastered, my boy.
Hey, the CT side is ready for that.
I don't know. It could be CS2. It could be the amount of Dota.
It's been a very T side, and it's got to be said. Pretty much whenever Parivision's gone towards a site of numbers, they've got that site and been in a good position for an afterplant. So I guess you got to credit the leadership for that to some extent. 7-3. There is enough for BC.Game to muster buys, another buy, but we started to get in that territory of they simply have to find more rounds before this gets truly out of control.
Shelf control and mid taken by BC.Game, or well, primarily by Nexa. It's rare that we see teams on the T side next to kind of never really fighting towards mid. I mean, these last few rounds, Parivision have not been showing any mid presence because they've just been going for the tried and tested.
Spirit, that would be terrible.
B. And funny enough, they might be going for it again. The one time they try it now, where they haven't committed.
Jame would say to play slow, and then Donk would just run and die, and the round's over.
Game, to be fair to him, 1 and 6. Smoke down, Andu. Nice find by him. Behind that smoke, just catches a glimpse of Zelo, and that's enough to train the crosshair.
Shirabo.
electroNic can end this round. Or give an opening.
electroNic.
It's taken down. Sassanito is pretty low. s1mple come over to lend a hand.
Okay, he hit a shot. Save.
Should make life a lot easier.
Although, no, they have the money. They should just go
on
anyways.
the ramp side, and s1mple. Well trained. Makes mincemeat of that one. So, barring something pretty spectacular, this is going to be a 4th on the board for BC.Game. s1mple. A little bit out. 2 kills come in. Thank God Sassanito's on location, because electroNic there for a moment showed us why he's so feared.
There was a vision.
If he had kept this gun out there rather than
going
for the molly,
how are you doing today?
I think Castanito could have been dead to rights. So he at least had an idea of that's where somebody should be coming from. So sharp, electroNic. Final round of the half. A 5th would ease the pressure for BC.Game. But if Parivision get up towards 8 before they turn on towards that CT side, I think it might already be over before it even really begins. On the CT side is where
the Gunnar God is back.
Plenty of times I've seen Parivision side, they look really, really formulated.
Give him rose.
So good at just shutting down
Have
everything.
you been? Like, you know what? Got you with the hydrate. Now you're out with the hydrate.
Certainly happy on this T side to seed control if they think it's just too much of a risk to fight. Clearly, given the way this half has played out, they're quite capable of playing a little bit slower. Again, kind of denying information, not giving away too many cues, then hitting a site. This time, it seems mid will be a part of that take. Nota, I believe that's Jame in tow. For a little bit of a clear. Could be a little bit scared that s1mple's lurking around somewhere, so Jame will take on the angle first. They have cleared the basics of taking mid. Nota pushes back all the way through Donut as well. Keep an eye on the mini-map. There's no rotation forced yet. Clearly, the T side wants to end B, but these guys are steadfast. There's 3 here, and s1mple in an excellent position. He's in front of his util. Can he do the job? First found. What a flick. Jame tries to trade. Getting a little bit scary
that
now.
molly is good.
To make a decision here into cave. Which way do they want to fight? s1mple forced back, and that molly could just be the round winner. They're going to go for it, given it being the last round of the half, but yet again, Parivision play a blinder.
That molly might be the MVP of the round. So good. It just forces both of them into awkward fights. And the last man falls to the hands of Nota. What a half coming out from Parivision. They are flying. And we'll see if they can continue to do so after the break.
8-4. Hurry up. You can try to I don't know why electroNic and s1mple were both inside a cave holding the cave push. No one was holding tight. That's good, Oni. Jamie's in prime. Shit. Fall in prime. Chat, do you guys think BC comes back from this one, or is Parivision taking map 1? What are you thinking? I owe you guys 10 push-ups. Did I cook? Oh, are these your... Alright, let's see. See if you cooked. Of course. That almost looks like my pick'ems, actually. That almost looks like it. It's close. It's close. So you have Rare Adam going out 3, not the Huns, which is kind of valid. I think the Huns versus Rare Adam is my to play for 0-3 toss-up. I think Rare Adam beats the Huns. The Huns could beat Rare Adam though. I mean, it's kind of a toss-up. A box of factory new buzzkill today on what the shit? How much are they worth, Bonamont, nowadays? Hello? Okay, we're alive. 1200. What the shit? Yo, that's sick as hell. Lucky ass motherfucker. You can cook, but it. That's sick, Bonamont. BO1 is hard to pick. Well, yeah, best of one's hard to pick, but then elimination and qualing goes to 3 maps. You lost it off Bonamont. Nice, Maxime. Nice. Should we get a nice Maxime fucking. Do we need to make a Zonic command? 07 Sparty. There we go. 7 TV emote. Is there one? There must be. There for sure is.
Parivision looking fabulous
Nice,
as they streak ahead.
Nice, Maxime.
8-4. It is their pick, but the fashion of some of those rounds has us compelled to believe that Parivision is in very fine form despite
Keeps telling me to
a
restart.
bit of a break from competitive Counter-Strike. I'm sure they've been playing their scrims, but in terms of officials for us to watch, this has been a pretty good introduction back into competitive Counter-Strike.
Trying to use face a client or face a browser?
A pistol round here for Parivision, in my mind, basically seals the deal, so it's a necessity for BC.Game.
Yeah, Adam. They wouldn't have gotten.
Side, you're the ones setting the tempo now. Prime opportunity to put some serious pressure on towards Parivision, which, bar the start of the map, haven't really felt all too much of it.
They're going to stay in this 4B. They need some info because this is not the right stack.
Yeah, electroNic, you're under a lot of pressure. If you can get one to fall away and then just buy time for rotations, that'd be nice. But when they come, that Molly's going to force them away, and it's going to be a full 5-on-5 retake here.
AW is a kit, though.
On AW. Yeah. So that does make you feel a tad more comfortable. s1mple can heave his nade in. No damage. Onto electroNic, and we've got 3 in Temple, 2 CT. There's no flashes here. There is a smoke, but they definitely want to save that for the bomb. First 2 kills, though. electroNic is a beast.
Oh.
Yellow gets 2 immediately. That is unbelievable. Now that the smoke's on the bomb, denying this should be next to impossible. Casanito here doing his damnedest, but that was an unenviable position. These individuals on Parivision are so much fun.
Yeah, they are so confident in their own ability. And it's great to watch.
Certain things you can link
at
through.
This sort of level as well, where the BC.Game, so much.
David, I'm not adding that.
Such minimal amounts of impact because of how sharp Parivision look.
Nope.
Favorites me coming towards the tournament with kind of their recent form. Granted, none of it is immediately too recent, but the win streak before they stopped playing a few weeks ago and the qualification for the major and the rest, everything looks great. This is really good signs for a side heading into a stage one if they can keep this up throughout the series.
The one Osher put in chat, it's not loading for me.
We normally look at these 4 spies and say this is about keeping the economy low, maybe buying again, but BC.Game need rounds. They need to get a huge reset off here and force some ecos on that CT side.
Some sites are delayed.
So this one,
good to know. I did not know.
Our expectations are higher. They've got to make this work.
Wait, Joel, is that loading for you?
2 out towards A. Don't really have much map control elsewhere, so I dare say they'll probably have to commit to A at some point. Just whether Parivision can join the dots. B-Fake comes out. It's going to pull Jame over.
What do you mean wide?
And look at that. Nota, no idea of players on the boost. electroNic gets double peaked. This is looking good for BC.Game.
s1mple. Really? Attempts to bang that nade round, but doesn't.
No, there's it.
Casanito makes or breaks this round if they do end up going for it or not. They're pulling away, and he actually could catch one on the tail end, and he will. Down goes Jay. And the force buy does all right. I mean, now a spot as well with a BC.Game. We can start scaling in towards this one.
I see
Two
it.
guns left over. Might even be one as well. The pace at which Cassidy's getting in the backlines here.
What?
If another gun drops, means there's nearly nothing to work with. Nice find from Zelo.
Why am I cheering for BC? I mean,
at the very least, they survive a little scare of the hunt at the end. But it's a good round for BC.Game nonetheless. Up to a 5th.
I'm not directly cheering for
expect them to be forcing back into this
either one of these teams. I mean, it would be cool to see BC win, right? I think BC winning could be cool.
Yeah, they're in a double eco spot,
but watching
so
Parivision to see what they have, if they have what it takes to go 3-0
and they didn't save a great deal. So outside of Nota, clearly some pretty.
He did that for 5
sacrifices here.
5 gift. Wow.
And certainly opportunity for BC.Game to try a long way back into this game. Good spawns. And they use that spawn to take mid quickly. Nexa covering some ground as well towards the red room. Got no teammates nearby. Now s1mple and Andy
gifted
in mid, so starting to reroute. This T side. We're getting a lot of players here in mid. Nota hasn't seen anybody just yet. Sees Andu now, but clearly his teammates are well ahead of the game. It's quite similar to that terrorist round we saw Jane pull off. But look at the stack from the CT side. 4 on A. I don't know where this info came from, but they most certainly have a lot of bodies here in the right place at the right time. And BC.Game, if they go into this, it could be a world of trouble. Here we go. Andu leads the way. 2 fabulous kills. Make that free. Andu has just dug them out of a hole.
Yeah, looking dicey for a brief moment there for sure.
Andu farm.
Andu does well. Obviously, mechanically, always had his moments, Andu. Didn't really get to flex it too much at that tier 1 level. Struggled, I think, and also got kind of put in roles that he wasn't always super comfortable with. But nice position, nice round there from him. 3-round game, more or less guaranteed should be a 2-round game as well, as there's no investment to come through for Parivision. It shows how quickly in these MR12s you can really start to scale back into those games.
Back crazy style now.
Just getting early economy on a half, be that winning pistol or especially to get a reset round like BC.Game did here.
L Street, wow, dude!
It's just such a huge proportion of the total rounds of a half that.
Ask me in the big 26. Maybe I'll change my mind.
Clearly, this one we don't expect as much out of, given the lack of any investment. There is a kill, but you would have thought the T side now.
Oil up for 50 gifted. Yeah, I'll go get some olive oil, dude.
And aware of what's up.
We'll get cooking, bro.
And he's cleaned up. So, couple losses, but not the end of the world. And this game, pretty much 1 gun round away from being even now.
Yeah, I guess the silver lining can be taken away there. No investment, but a couple of kills. You can talk about some positives, trying to keep that T-side economy in check, but
what?
The Parivision now start finding a streak of their own as they come back in towards the buy rounds. They've got to do the hard way, right? There's money to work with for rounds to come for BC.Game, so they're going to win these gun rounds out and chain them together. And also in the spot that they're in, where they don't have any residual cash, they've also got to try and win them out super cleanly so they can continue to have super clean investments. Trading mollies in towards ramp.
Triple eco farming.
Close.
He's got majority of his kills during eco
send Castanito in here, but it's electroNic first to fall in via elbow. Oh, so sharp.
Yeah, doing their best. You can see all the extremities being poked and prodded now by BC.Game as they're yearning for a reaction. Nexa does find a kill, and it has done quite a lot to get these CTs moving. s1mple, but quite a display. Can he deal with Jame in towards Donut? He cannot. Nice. That smoke also blooms a tad too late. Pull Jame out of the game, and now he's in front of it. He can tell his teammates. Not saying anything just yet, because we know that Andu's around.
Oh, the story of my logo? I got you, Jakku.
Ooh, this is on such a knife edge. electroNic connects, and what looked like quite a scary round seems to have stabilized.
So basically, all my logo is, it's a T.
Yeah, you're right.
With a cross.
Next, we're going to go back towards B. It's currently
as an eye.
Unmanned.
So it's like
not far away. I don't think he's going to die the plant. So
Yeah.
At the very least, bomb will go down.
It looks like why?
Now he's committed to the plan. AW start to move his way forward.
Don't overthink it. Fuck off.
I don't see Nexus winning this from here, but get another kill. Make it expensive. He's also found a way to isolate the 2 players here incoming through CT. A bit more chip damage with the nade. electroNic will fall.
Nexus would have had to go crazy
Really should
mode
have been
right
the one
there.
to fight there, electroNic with the AWP, but it doesn't really matter. Round 1, up
Belly
to
coming
10.
in with the primer. Also, I
Parivision,
appreciate
3 rounds ahead,
the
3 rounds away.
combo, the biddy combo.
It's still pretty expensive. That's the one big takeaway from that the buy might still be a little bit funky, where somebody has to take a hit with a lesser weapon for full utility.
The why?
I think Casanito might be able to drop, but we'll see how that shakes out. Either way,
It's kind of like a
good
crosshair
recovery from that
crosshair at
CT side
point.
in the mid portions of that round. And I think they'll be okay. I mean, Casanito right now could fully drop, as could Andu. So this is the result of winning those reset rounds.
Right,
It just
you
puts your
guys
economy in
12
such good
push-ups
stead because you
today.
face so many lesser investments. At least BC.Game can continue buying. They take another pause because clearly this game is not far from being a done deal if they can't convert these gun rounds.
Bad day.
We'll see if Nex has got a change up for us. Getting in the territory where
It
things
looks
need
like
to start
someone
working
throwing it
now,
back. You
or we're
should
getting
do
a
it so we
mirage
can
before
compare.
long.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Let's see. Not quite now, whatever, for BC.Game, but it's getting there. A lot of U-turn towards mid as a priority. They try it out as well. You managed to cross all the way towards Shelf. Might bring the bomb in this direction too.
On Sporty, I got you.
Oh, that's a risk we don't want to be facing off against the AWP ball.
Hi, Jenna.
Unless you're Nota, who wins out that fight.
This is the ESL
Mental
UI.
ace wings that.
Bonkers. Yeah, absolutely. Well, the T-side plan for BC.Game is clearly to fake A and then make some sort of move on B, but pretty much stopped in their tracks. I'm not sure it was really worth it, given the end result here. Especially now being a man down. And Parivision. Look at the mini-map. They've just said, for whatever reason, we're not happy just to play the sites. We're going to load up mid with endless bodies. Clear that control.
Insane smoke. That
movement
smoke was
here.
perfectly
I prefer if they
terrible.
just sort of made a decision and stuck with it.
Phase 3-0 or not? I don't have him 3-0ing.
electroNic. Wanted to be the one to set the tone going out and towards this side, but Molly will slow him down briefly. They're pulling away and they double back, but they're a little out of position. Time ticking, 20 seconds on this clock as well. They start moving their way forward, but it's Jame and AW, combination play as they find the killer piece. Cassito trying to make the difference, but he's caught on the swing, and it's
There's
all
10
the shots of
seconds.
Nexa once again. He might squeeze
He
a
has
bomb
to.
out of
He
this.
has
He
to
did it in the
plant
last
it, yeah.
round.
He's
He will
dead.
again here, but anything more feels unlikely. Does get a kill. That'll be about that. Parivision up to 11th.
It was slightly unusual to watch how they moved around, but the thought that came to my mind there is that perhaps they had actually been counting the smokes. If they'd realized that all 5 smokes were deployed, why wouldn't you play retake on B with the deeper lines? Especially with James there, it's going to be a nightmare to plant. That's kind of how it played out in the late rounds. So perhaps Parivision, how
long's the
team
break?
should
Are you
be able
talking
to do
about
that,
between
and,
maps?
given the way they played so far, I do not doubt that their communication is looking
He's
pretty
going to go
swift, so
0-2 and then
a
3-2?
well-oiled
No
machine
shot.
is Parivision. Keep in
No
mind,
shot.
guys, they lost the first pistol and the conversion. They got reset at the
maps,
start of
I
this
think
round.
it's like 10 minutes.
The reason they're winning 11-7 is they've won pretty much every single gun round in this map so far. They have looked fabulous.
electroNic just tried literally jumping up and down to get on Andrew's head, and Andrew walks away.
So consistent.
Bruh.
Time is now officially ticking. This is basically where we can say now or never in the map.
No shots 3-1. FaZe is going
You lose
3-1.
this, money shattered.
Sure.
No Rashanta's back into this. The Tech 9 only for
3-1
Nexa.
or 3-2. They
So
won't
that
go
shows just how
3-0.
dire the situation is in such an important round for BC.Game.
But they won't start down 0-2.
To get towards the minute mark as well. Once again, looking towards B. That's where the bomb is.
The ambulance and the mic, dude.
Another round where they're pretty confined to playing retake. Of course, this time there's more terrorist util. To keep them at bay, make it all the easier to actually get a plan out of this. Body comes down in response, but there are safe plants here for Andu. Finds one in the end. So they just get pumped in, and all 5 are here for Parivision. s1mple, an important frag. electroNic up next. And it seems like Parivision just decided to try and fight with numbers, and they have been a little bit overwhelmed.
Save the AK.
BC.Game hold on for now.
Yeah, that's all they can really afford to do in a situation like this. It's just, essentially, when you're at such a deficit and the odds are stacked so highly against you, one round at a time. Nice one to take. Kills really across the board, bar and Hexa. And electroNic, he will stay alive. Doesn't look like they're going to hunt in his direction.
Got the up.
Up to an 8. Still a long, long road to recovery.
Terrorists win.
We shall see if that can be the catalyst to further success. And maybe. No issues buying back in though.
For fighting? Yeah. What do you want me to say, dude? It was a good.
Basically across the board.
It was a good exec.
FAMAS just to maybe bolster up the util a tad. James gets the orb. That
what
is
do
the
you want me to say right there?
From James. This map all propped up by the rifling core, despite this being generally seen as quite a good map for AWPers, especially on the CT side.
I let him off a little bit in the sense that he called such a tremendous T side that he clearly did his job, but I agree that here on the CT side, he's the player that can end this game. He's the player that can stop BC.Game in their tracks before this ever gets going.
Friend, s1mple, honestly.
Where is he at the moment? He's on B. He's posted up on ramp. He's on this round, win this game. The right side of the site at the moment. Nobody's around. We can see the BC.Game are
could go OT if
in and around mid with the bulk of their numbers as they smoke in towards the red room. Still need to deal with Donut and those lines, otherwise there will be some info. It's actually the CTs themselves that choose to smoke it, so this will do a great deal to deny information now into Parivision. They've got to be worried of red room, of potential Donut move, of course an A split, and you can see that in the CT rotations. It's just James on this half of the map.
Next up. Up close for now.
You guys hear that? Oh, it's getting closer.
Just waiting to pop through, but there's no real indication. Yeah,
real?
These calls are so wild.
This is
I want to be bolstering trades, but it's such a crazy call to be making. But it's been working most of the time. Somehow.
This is the sort of round. It's going to sound insane. I haven't seen this for like 8 years. This sort of round. I'll explain in a moment exactly what I mean. But yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say BC.Game's got this one. Parivision the same. So to explain what I mean is, way back we used to have the really old economy where you would just get fully reset back to 1400 after winning a round. Teams, if they had no money in reserve, would sometimes stack a lot because it was just the risk of losing all your bodies was so enormous.
Yeah,
that teams would do
they're
stuff
not
like this.
No, they're just saving.
And this is what this reminds me of: is Parivision. Their money is so disastrous that they, from a very early point in this round, were just committed to saving.
I guess I respect it because if BC gets a 9, right, and BC get 9 on winning this round, then if Parivision lose the next one, BC will get to 10. Parivision will save. And they'll
wild call.
It's only
I'm not gonna say I respect it. I'm not gonna say I respect it, but I guess I respect it.
I was sat there thinking, when are we gonna walk into mid here and do something? But it just never happened. They were so committed to A.
It's one of those though. If it works, it looks really good. You know, they walk in towards the
stack.
They
also got the AK right there, call. So the FAMAS got dropped. Okay.
One of those times we're here.
Why'd you say it?
I'm a little bit perplexed about it, but still got rounds in arrears. That's the main thing that matters for Parivision, but they are rapidly running out. 11-9, 2-round game.
Notice bought no nades, so I assume he's going to get aggressive. He hasn't got that aggressive, at least not to a degree that he would forego util. electroNic, clinical first headshot. Notice here for the trade. So mid engagements were looking good. Hassanito flies off the ledge and stops that in its tracks. So for now, It is even Stevens. The bomb is here on B. You've got a player in cave as well. There's 2 in defense, though.
No one's holding this. No one's
They
holding
need to find
this.
these players quickly. Do they expect to play this far advanced? Up in the cave.
Oh.
That is a brutal duo of kills.
Yikes.
And does Jamie even feel like this? What a hit.
That's massive from Casito. He's not done loads
Game
throughout
time.
this map, but that might be worth its weight in gold. Unfortunately, nothing Jamie can do, and
Long play decision. I guess.
now we actually are in a quite a precarious spot, actually, for this Parivision side. This would be a prime time following the kind of C4 going off here, is calling a pause. Dastan and James slowing things down, having a conversation of how we want to play out these remaining few rounds. Because it all looked quite swell when you've got such a lead built up, but the momentum is swung massively now in favor of
So
BC
what's their
Game.
loss finish, right?
I really would not mind.
Did they light buy around the op? Because they don't have
Just a
full buy
pause of some
through
sort
here,
of a Parivision.
right?
Terrorists win.
Yeah, I mean their buys kind
This
of.
game's on
is
nice edge.
half for them in the money sense. Yeah, reset second round, which obviously means the next 4, maybe 5
I think it's
rounds
a
are in a
light
pretty
buy
tough
around
spot.
the up
They
here.
won a few in a row,
No.
knocked their loss bonus back to minimum, and then started losing again.
They're
So
they're
they've
buying.
been in this purgatory, it feels like, of making some sacrifices. They do choose to fully invest here. James is enough to drop a rifle, so I'm not sure why there's an MP9 on the server, but that's James. He seems to decide what happens.
I'm not going to doubt him. Seems to always have something cooking. Hello, there's one. There's 2.
Great opener fight.
Not a bad way to start. Priority on mid-aggression. It's Belchok and Nota, the dynamic duo, who once again step up with an opening double. This time it's not traded either. Oh, Jamie, you're lucky. Casito tags him, but he can't finish off the kill. Need a hero here, BC Game. They got it with Casito in that previous round. They might call upon him once again.
They stand a chance here still, this T side. You can see the CTs
Yeah, full
respecting
buy.
the
I
B
didn't-
move so much that
Yeah, I'm tripping. I didn't know they were
giving
gonna
up a
have that
lot
much
of A
money.
territory.
Dude, today's an off day for me, bro. I'm out of it.
Pretty much.
They're fully playing retake. No
Actually
one's
going to lean
even.
even further into B at the moment. You can see they've completely given A now. Certainly, if BC Game understood how good they've got it, they wouldn't be wasting any time.
Parivision over rotating like I'm
This
fucking
is
playing
really
Prem.
strange. Parivision are totally committed here to playing for the retake, I guess.
I'm rude. It was good homework. I actually cooked and I did my. I feel like I did do due diligence on it.
I mean, the
However,
one thing they've got is the numbers, right?
as long as it's not as crazy as Austin, I feel like I'm set on it.
Over towards B with that orb. In comes the Uto. They can't catch anybody on the cross here, but they basically should just be planting for Donut. Smoke down.
Missed.
Are they going to try and make life uncomfortable?
Nexa has to swing out too. Yep, because that Molly actually helped.
Gets 2, his 3rd in the round.
I guess he didn't
And
have
that
to.
should be all but done. It's one of those rounds we call upon Simple. We need something special. We know he's got him in the locker, but a 1v5 clutch needed here. From the greatest Counter-Strike Go player of all time, but this is not to be one of those. Shut down by Nota. It's map point Parivision.
I'm
Is
not
that
sure
yes?
who threw that CT smoke. I think it was Casanito, but that was not a good smoke. I don't think Nexa, who planted the
Dude, I'm,
bomb
like, slamming
here,
back
was
waters,
totally aware
bro.
how bad
Going
it was
crazy.
until he started swinging himself.
Could have kept going B.
Bizarre.
Parivision
I don't think it was
CT
a
calls
deliberate
on this
miss.
map
It's
are
just so
terrible.
strange. And that has not helped proceedings. Of course, the early mid fights did certainly make the
What about
round
that smoke? Where
difficult,
did
but
the smoke
that
drop?
smoke sealed the deal.
Wait, which one?
2 chances then for Parivision.
The one
Stumbled a
backside?
little
No,
bit here
that
in
was
the later
C-smoke.
stages, but certainly in a map where they got reset and lost the first pistol round as well. It's always going to be tricky, so can't blame them too much for taking their time with this. And they will definitely be happy enough if they can get this over the line.
All right. For survival, BC Game. Slower tempo once again. Bolstered B site. It's pretty standard stuff for Parivision. Had this map so far, whether it's T or CT side. A lot of their onus on this B site. The same can't be said for BC Game at the moment. 3 towards mid, and it looks like the remaining 2 from B will come and join them. Missed shot. Information gained.
Call seems to have come in. It's going to be a B finish for BC Game. James taken off by the util. They have got 3 here. Just as I say that, AW peels off. That was because there was a smoke front donut actually thrown by the CT side that denied their own information for a moment. A good smoke on ramp. 36 seconds to go. BC Game may need to commit through this smoke. They've done a lot of util themselves. HE to break it. And in they go. James trying to do his damnedest. Slow down this offense, but loses his own life. It's Yellow up next, but can't find connections. And this is a really tough decision, I think, as CT side if you're going to save. electroNic finds another. This will inspire his team, I guess, to give this one a crack. s1mple in and around this pillar, looking for a fight. That smoke to his right is going to fade real soon. They'll have a lot of positions to worry about. As good as s1mple is, he's going to choose his directions perfectly, and Yellow is a master of that. Second kill is savage. But it's just no to the remains. Time pretty much gone. Nexa just needs to bide his time a little bit here, and this will be over. It's a fantastic shot, but it won't alter the direction of the round. We have gone the full distance.
Zelo and Nota. I mean, all this whole
24 rounds regulation.
So electroNic as well.
OT, Noti.
My God, are they
Chair, are you possibly ready?
This is, you know, I'll say it again, kind of an exciting time for kind of Parivision heading in towards the major. Looking as good as they are. Granted,
it actually did 3 Galeals on this round.
In terms of the raw mechanics, it's a real positive sign. Yeah, full distance. 3 Galeals, though, have to come through for BC Game. s1mple gets his AWP, which, of course, is the priority. Best performing player so far. For BC Game, you want him as comfortable as possible, and they're heading towards A. Stacking B has been so consistent for Parivision to do it once again, but the group, at least for now, especially with the bomb in tow, look like they want to lean towards his A site. There is 2 here to meet them, though. One of which is
this buy is rough as fuck. Their util is dog shit.
It's gonna let electroNic work his way up a little bit first. Casanito. He doesn't have any util here to sell more on B, so he'll just go looking himself. Boost comes in as James actually does peel off for a moment.
I don't know, Brad. Floridian Chinese food is made compared to like up north Chinese food
to the site explicitly at the moment.
Honestly.
Comes out.
Oh, miss HE though for the disperse.
electroNic is now under a lot of pressure. There's 2 to his right hand side as well. Players flying off the B ledge at a very opportune moment, and now this looks good. Just need to deal with electroNic, and it leaves Nexa in an unenviable position. There's a player to his right coming out of s1mple as well. Surely they can just peek off each other's contact at this point. James really bides his time. Nota runs off to the other side of the map. What is going on there?
Yeah.
Leaves James alone. You can see James is now very hesitant to make a move at his teammate. I do not blame him. Nota needs to get back on terms. Moving now into Donut. They, of course, know that Nexa was in and around the site a few seconds ago. He can't have gone far. Commits to the mid-side position. Can he find individual jewels? He cannot. James seals the deal.
Chat.
It went the full length, but they claim it. 13-11.
Oh, yeah, made to work for it. And also, you know, it's a much better showing from BC Game on that map. I think I got him a little bit in one of the previous CCTs and, you know, picked up a loss to Ecstatic.
The chair is okay. The chair lives to see another day.
Right towards the start of the month. And there was some glaring issues there. And even just now, looking through some of the scorelines, I mean, they've been struggling to get double digits. They haven't got it in the last 4 maps.
BC put up a good fight.
So, at the very least, it's safe to say
channel point prediction paid out. Channel point prediction opening up.
However, Parivision still prove how clean and how comfortable they are at their best map in the pool currently. So a really good showing for the most part. I think the only thing you'll say for Parivision really is just letting things slip towards the end, like allowing BC Game back in, or it was precarious.
I think I'd always expect some jitters though. I mean, they haven't played for so long, so I'm not too worried for Parivision. And given the stakes of this game, given Pro League is so close, any win is a victory. Anything that gets them closer to that spot is fabulous. That's going to wrap up map 1. Next up
Mirage.
is BC.Game's pick. And boy, do they need to get back on terms. Quick break. And when we're back, see if they can do just that.
Marcus, and I'm surprised. Wait, what? What are you talking about? The chair is living, dude. The chair is beautiful. Putting up a hell of a fight. Chat, in case you missed it, yesterday was marked 1 year of streaming, creating CS content. We'll say streaming, casting, co-streaming at this point. And yeah, dude, a year, not even a full year of chair tackling though. Chair tackling was invented, I think, in February of this year. So maybe March or February. What is that? It's like 8 or 9 months. December 14th was the first tackle. Oh shit. Oh, never mind. We're 11 months. That's man. Keep it up. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Go. Thank you. electroNic's been underwhelming. Yeah. Are you the guy they call Big T? I am, Mixie. I am. Apparently. We do have a little bit of downtime between this map, the next map. I owe you guys the push-ups as well. Who this? What? What? Wait. Get the pushing? I know. Should be demolished with full honors and coming in a display case. This chair is not making it till 2 years. There's no fucking chance. No chance in hell this chair makes it in 2 years. This chair is basically dead. I will give this chair till maybe the end of the year. Maybe. Possibly. Alright, I'll do push-ups. Do I game on stream too? Yesterday I loaded up and I just played on stream actually. It was my first time that I basically did it. Weird enough. Donated to an esports museum, if that's even a thing. The fuck is an esports museum? Who the fuck you think we are? We don't have museums. What? What would be in that? Now actually keep it safe, and once you like an art piece. Oh, like keep it together. Yeah, that'd be cool actually. But PV? Oh, let's get goat. Wait, Quasi just won. Oh shit, is that over 1 million? That is. David, Quasi's coming for your ass. Chad, I am going to do an ad break while we got some downtime to let you guys know. I'm going to do a 3-minuter just to let you know. We'll reset the timer. After a player gets benched, can they sign with the team immediately, or is there a waiting period? If someone gets benched, technically they're still under contract, so they're considered a benched player. They can get signed instantaneously. The issue is it's 2 options. One, they can go on loan, which means the org that they're going to has to pay out the loan fee, or they can get bought out. However, they have to stay under contract until it's over unless they do get bought out. Quick ad break, chat. Quick ad break before we get back into the action.
All these wrestlers nice. All these different situations that I've been through. I seen pain trying to creep in through the window, but now I'm sliding through the hood in a Benzo. You gotta separate yourself just to elevate. I keep some drink in my cup to see through the hate.
Or traded. Oh, or player for player. True trade. Free Flamish. I mean, Norbert's out of jail. Out of contract hell. Maybe I shouldn't call it jail. But my mama proud. Fans scream my lyrics out in the background. They ain't know me then, but I'm hot now. They say life's a gamble. You gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. Life down bad. You gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. They say life's a gamble. You gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. When you down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. I did first map look, I missed it. It was good. It was 13-11. It was pretty good. The whole world know my name off a mixtape. I still got the same. Giving his back to CS? Wait, what? Actually, David? What if they buy ESC roster? They wouldn't even have to buy the roster. That roster's no longer with the org. Wait, are they actually back? They're not fucking back. Who won map 1? Parivision won map 1. People said that. And their Twitter's dead. But thank God, cause we really on a better days. They say life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. Life down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. They say life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. Yeah, channel point prediction is also open for map 2. We currently have 26,000 on Parivision, 21K on BC. Sometimes you gotta thank God and just roll the dice. Pacino. Damn, it's not coming back. Okay. So David just trolling. David joling. Want a break from the ads? Why not? I forget why they closed originally. Premier other countries. Afternoon shake. I'm some lunch, Taco Bell and CS. What'd you get from Taco Bell? They need to move to Serbia or other country. Wait, don't think they could play? What do you mean? There's plenty of orgs that were Oh, are you talking about back when like VP became outsiders type shit? Hold on, I'll find out. Yeah. Okay. During the Easy good to your crunch. Nacho fries, Frank's red hot burrito. Is that all right? So everyone's saying that burrito thing's good. The hot burrito. Nacho fries are fucking peak though. Them fuckers are goated. So good. Maybe I need to go grab one after stream today. If I had the breakfast crunch wrap, I think AD made me get that once. I think it was good. Unless I got, was it a crunch? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. That shit is insane. Maybe I didn't. I like Frank's Red Hot. Am I thinking of the right thing? I think I am. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like that. That shit's goated. It's like the perfect spice level. Like just how it is. Taco Bell. Have as much. Fries aren't there, to be honest. I don't even know when they're there and they're not. I just every once in a while though, I'll go Taco Bell and I normally get like a box. It's not super bad for you too. Exactly, right? You want like a low cal sauce to like put stuff on, like I'll dip some chicky strips in that shit. Peak.
Mirage to come next here between Parivision and BC.Game, of course, in the semi-finals of the final leg of a long season of Challenge League here in Europe. Winner of the games over the next few days will be into the grand final.
Okay, valid.
And then obviously winner of that grand final gets their spots in Pro League. So plenty to play for.
I like
all
Buffalo
teams
sauce.
involved. Just two series need to win to claim said accolade.
But that's
and
valid.
Parivision, got to be said, they're on a fine form of matches before this. Bit of a break between those, will be noted, but still, they look in fabulous form to get to Pro League. To me, I think they might be the favourites right now.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. I think, you know, kind of where we're at too with kind of this side, you're looking at map number 2. It's just such a difficult map, I think, at times to really use like a
Buffalo
punish pick.
sauce like? I don't even know how to explain
very,
it.
Very rarely gets banned in any sense as well.
This
And
is
it's just one of those where there's nothing new on it anymore. And, you know, granted, you kind of just touching it, but obviously being quite a long time since we've seen the side play a real chain of officials. Parivision has been nearly 6 weeks, but when they were playing there, they were 8 from 8 on Mirage. So, yes, for the BC.Game, this is one of their best maps. It's one of their strengths, absolutely. But it's inherently such a risk. And I think, you know, regardless of stats and regardless of form and all the rest, I think if we just take, you know, bits away from that Ancient, I mean, if you just look at rifling cores, who's the sharpest? Without a doubt, Parivision. I mean, though that core was mental. Belchanok, Nota, AW, Zelo all had moments where they were looking unbelievably sharp. And yes, Simple has moments, and Simple looked great kind of throughout that map, but at times he really did lack a lot of support. And I just worry that this could just be an absolute shooting gallery again for Parivision, especially on those T sides, right? Get those youngsters on towards AKs. They're just not missing. They're so crisp.
I'm keen to see how Parivision balances their passive play with aggression. Obviously, certainly felt like during that Ancient, they were very willing on both sides to give up control early in favor of having util for late or playing slower rounds or just keeping numbers alive. I would expect Mirage to be a bit more aggressive. Doesn't mean they have to be fighting for every piece of control, but I think they'll react a bit
Frank's
faster.
Red Hot is peak as like a hot sauce that's like liquidy based. However, if you want like a creamier buffalo sauce, my opinion, Buffalo, like McDonald's Buffalo is peak.
In terms of a full 5.
That's what the Yap start the
in
game.
Team sense, it's
We're
hard
starting
to
up,
get
dude.
many advantages over their
I
opponents.
need
in
good
this one,
content
so
to eat.
seems a bit reductive, but
I got you, bro.
surely your best chance here is simple to have a massive game, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's it, right? We need a nuclear performance.
You
And
need
of course, the
content?
map in which prior even to his BC.Game kind of pickup, you know, he was playing a hell of a lot when it came towards things like FPL and kind of your high level matchmaking and all the rest. So we'll see. We are live though in towards map number 2. Parivision just one map away now from the finals. And a good start here on the CT side would be massive. Note up. Only a little bit of contact in towards ramp. I think he just spotted a shoulder. But they're committed to this fight here. I'll try playing in through CT. The smoke source top stairs.
Yeah, channel point prediction still open. 30K on Parivision, 25K on BC.
For the first, electroNic dinked. He might want to dip back, but shots through the smoke can still be precarious.
They've got to fight for some control here. Pretty much given them that's going to be CT now, but there's 4 here for the CT side. They have no utils, just need to swing this as a group and hope for the best. Here we go, 2 fast kills for them, 1 for electroNic. He finds a second as he pivots back towards the site itself. But still the numbers favour this CT side. Can they deal with electroNic? No, they cannot. electroNic's been an absolute hero so far in this round. James has a kit. And not a great deal of time here to isolate these fights, and they're playing such a dirty game of Counter-Strike in this 2-on-1. electroNic has saved them there.
Yeah, massive round coming through from him. It all starts quite well for Parivision. You know, you get the initial kill from Nota from stairs, and then on top of that as well,
it's good.
You're given the luxury of falling back and grouping up in towards CT. But yeah, electroNic was huge. He needed to be a massive hero in that round.
Brad, the last time I looked that up, it didn't exist.
And he does. Force buy out to a degree. I say force buy. It's James actually been dropped to scout by AW. And there's a couple of upgraded pistols around it. And 1 smoke for AW to work with as well. It's a little bit of a mismatch buy in a sense. AW is going to be financially a little bit worse for wear towards the next round. Sort of regardless of results, unless Parivision win the round with a gun save that can then be dropped over.
Logo on the wall. That's the Brad logo.
He might be taking a bit of a hit towards the next round.
Brad made it for me. This my ass.
Potentially playing a position where he's not too concerned.
The last time I looked to try and get it, I couldn't.
Yaps, maybe MP9. We'll see. A stack is the move for the defense. Does look like.
I remember when you sent it to me and I was going to get it and then I couldn't get it.
Jane collects 1. And we'll see if this T-side's incentivized to go elsewhere. They are throwing a lot of util to split A, but clearly having lost their player.
Brad made that sign, so when we did the major road trip.
Elsewhere, there's nothing really to deal with Jane with these long-range angles. Simple turns around and does find the frag.
Just so much
he himself is traded out.
I don't like this from Nota,
though.
though.
Come around for a duel. He's very much alone, though. Could do with some help from his teammates. Did a good stab. That was too much to ask. Find ourselves in a 3-on-3. It's not going to be easy for the CT side. Giving this one a good go at the moment.
Yeah, why not? Damage towards Nexa as well, but they're already kind of pulling away. It's not a terrible round in a sense, though, right? We've got a little bit of investment coming through, but the main thing invested has been saved, and you've picked up 2 rifles on top of it. So
yeah.
There's silver lining to take away from it, and there's still a world in which this exit could be fruitful, and it is. They're putting a lot of pressure on this T-side economy now. Even 1 more kill here for Belchnock could be huge, and he'll get it. Nexa, the last to survive. The bomb radius is still pretty big, but I think he's just about far enough away that he's going to be okay. And he is. It's not a bad round. You drop that Galil at the end, but for the most part, I think the trade-off is actually more than worth it there. And that was a decent chance to kind of properly buy around it. Sure, the scout is still there in play if they want to use it. They don't actually have to. Zelo could very easily go into a rifle if he really wants, and he will. So it's going to be the scout. Not needed. AW will wield the MP9.
I know, we couldn't bring anything in there.
Maybe, well, no, maybe you definitely would back the buy of Parivision towards this next round. 3 Galils out of 5 over towards BC.Game.
Also, the implications this round could have. The money is such a disaster for this.
It looks fire on the wall.
Without plants, you don't see it often, but a T-side double eco is on the cards. What have we got here? The old school nade set onto A. Smoke into CT stairs and
No one's playing
jungle.
on A side.
Then head forward with numbers. Volley goes by the bench to prevent a player just walking through the jungle smoke. So site is claimed, but these sort of rounds tend to hinge on map control for the T's in the afterplan. I'll tell you what, especially with that kill now, they have nothing. They've got players around Tetris, got one in Palace, but they have nothing forward to fight with.
I think the battery dies too quick, though.
Huge individual outplay to get into this round. One for s1mple, but that's all he finds.
They have a kid.
And now these positions I find very difficult to get anything done. Yeah, on the bomb. Oh, they can't find
God,
him.
no way.
He got off.
Oh, they do. They get
And he
him.
got knifed.
Electro looked like he was missing.
And James dead.
How actually has BC.Game walked away with this round? Everyone dies. Oh, it's chaos.
I don't know why he stopped. He was kind of like the only hope and dream.
Unfortunately, to lose for Parivision. There's a few mistakes that they make there. I think one in particular, of course, is just the oversight.
It's because he did get stabbed. He got knifed.
Gotta clear this s1mple
But
angle
like,
here.
he was
Sure,
the
gets
only
traded
hope of
immediately,
winning
but
that round.
Zila doesn't even check, and then it's just the fact that it's a full 10-second defuse as well. Brutal stuff. BC.Game, that is a huge scare and one in which they survive.
I didn't realize until seeing the replays, but nobody had a kit. AW could have bought one, and they could have played out differently, but with a kit that had almost certainly gets stuck. What have we got then? It's a slightly bizarre CT buy. It's kind of like a half buy, but AW again has essentially sacrificed himself in the aim of giving James the scout to play with. So we'll see how that comes to bear. But at the moment, after losing electroNic especially, we don't have the numbers in the right place, do we? It's a bomb site. It's all but seeded. BC.Game don't realize it quite yet, but there's nobody home.
Worrying way too much about B.
And what do you do? You just save the armor and the M4? What is the move?
Yeah, it might be a little bit of James time here. Let's see. No, still at least having a look in Andu. If he had checked in towards mid, there was kind of 2-3 kills there. s1mple might still get one of AW. Who is retracting? He's hearing him all the way, and he will get the kill in the end. Maybe another here. The scout under pressure. James tagged down to 9. Saving really feels like it might elude James, to say the least. He's in a bit of a precarious spot. Same could be said for Zila. This gunfight is super important. He has to win 1 and 180 if electroNic continues to push forward. Looks like he's holding his roll for now. So, bomb goes off. And no hunt at the end. Okay, so they will survive at the very least with those guns in tow. Even still, 4-0 for BC.Game. Not a bad way to kickstart your T side by any means.
They'll be feeling good, especially given the way that the first map of this series ended in such a close affair. There are many worlds where that gets to overtime. Fortunately, not the one we're living in.
Rapper confirmed. I mean, I don't know what Parivision CT plan is right here. They finally are playing towards A.
B fake out of electroNic. It's meant to look like a fast B round. He's so committed. Look at him, all the way out into these windows, trying to find a fight. I'm almost stunned there isn't more of a CT rotation. That takes some bravery on the part of the defense not to commit, not to move too many bodies around.
Do you hear pick'ems anywhere? Yeah, exclamation mark pick'ems. I do have a video up.
It was eerily quiet once mid control's taken for BC.Game. Just wait and see what the reaction looks like. Hit up bank round. Cassie took an avoid of ease. Parivision have to win this round. They have to start breaking the deadlock. They have to start putting pressure on and building up some level of a repertoire on the CT side.
The best.
If you go 5-0 down, where your finances still in a little bit of a worrying spot. Yes, loss bonus is good, but at this point we're already starting to care less about it. Here they come. Split through towards A. James somehow given the luxury of getting out. Oh, and the spam's good by Nota. Just a quick little double check in. Belchok's playing around the flames, and we get one of his own. And with them having no ramp player, this makes life all the more awkward. electroNic is just running for the hills. Knows that his presence alone makes life so difficult. There is no safe place to plant properly. They have to take a gamble, and they gamble that there's no one CT.
Good AG.
And it's one that'll pay off. Nota still trying to cause a bit of a problem. There comes electroNic again, now making his move from ramp. He's just toying with that fight, but there's just surely no chance for Castanito here. 1v4. And he's not even going to look at that tap on the bomb. The full defuse comes through. And that's Parivision getting on the board. And not only getting on the board, but doing it with 4 staying alive. That's huge.
I don't know. I wouldn't recommend.
Sort of round from the Parivision perspective.
Fun game for Parivision before.
I'm not sure their
they win
was going
the major.
That well. They got pretty well caught off guard.
Win the major.
Split came in. James, as you mentioned, I mean, he should have at least taken some damage, if not been killed. The way he was blindsided by that connector move. I think it's the individuals that kind of saved the day. electroNic did so well, given the pinch point he was in to back himself into the ramp. Also had a few spam kills as well in and around jungle and connector. Lended a hand too. So, well recovered off the back of those individuals. They do have some money to play with, so...
W pinned.
I think there's huge risk of them getting reset back immediately. Do we have a bit of a tech issue here, given the flowing movement?
Yeah, I think you might be right. But yeah, you know, there's that kind of like always overarching thing for BC.Game. Yes, we've lost a round, and it wasn't a great round from us, but residual cash is still there. We can buy back in. Of course, a save as well always
playing
helps.
On BC.
Or like, I guess the buy around situation a little easier. Parivision though, it's finally around on the board. And also there's one good thing that Parivision have been doing, despite losing obviously kind of the opening few rounds, they've at least been making it quite expensive. They've been whittling down the numbers. They've been kind of keeping that T-side economy just at least a little bit in check, enough so that there's still pressure on. So we said buy back in, but
it's very Virtus Pro-esque again, is the way they're content just to save guns. They're also the amount they've committed to some of these rounds where they've technically been saving to at least get a gun on the board and apply some pressure. Give them credit, they have done quite a good job at keeping this T-side money very in check. And actually looking at it now, they can convert this round.
Someone had a watch streak earlier, so and I didn't say anything about it. I saw it go through.
For the defense. And open up with a fairly standard CT hold. As Yellow here is going to commit into ladder. That's because James is now on B with a teammate. And there's no A anchor. Wow. Okay. electroNic's given up A completely. He's gone into window.
Why?
Surely they're going to fight mid soon. It's the only logical move.
Holy shit. Let's go.
I mean, the calling style is just inherently a little rogue at times. Defaults seem to be few and far between.
With the hydrate.
For Parivision on these CT sides. But then, as you saw in Ancient, the T side was, I mean, especially towards the end of that T half for Parivision, they were just hitting B time and time again. Living and dying by it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So, polar opposites in terms of the way
they might have to
approach the two halves.
They might have to say, but I know it's an early call, but look at the CT positioning.
It's fucking terrible. It's useless.
We're stuck behind this jungle smoke. The T-side get even a whiff of what's going on, they'll have...
I might need to change my pick'ems, bro.
CT spawn. It's connected duels granted. Are not going too badly for the defense.
I'm kidding, I won't do that.
And a flashbang on AW. Smoke the bomb perhaps. Flash over CT to help your teammates get out. Gain more control. You can see electroNic is looping
They're saving it for next week.
Back to ramp. So 3 players now for BC.Game in essentially the same position. Pretty one-dimensional hold, and they're all coming from the same angle. Guns are trained.
That was a clean retake,
and that was an amazing retake.
I'm surprised they even gave that a go.
Good moves.
Like you were saying, like you've gambled away from the A side.
Good game in the new yard.
There's no roots in that site.
Yeah,
the
I paid
that
for it.
Look in is kind of crazy, but it all clicks.
He messaged me. He said, "Hey Trotta, thank you for opening all those cases, by the way, and only pulling blues."
It's not only the fact that they're able to pull off the retake, but then it's like they
paid my down payment
for the yacht. It's just not expensive, like at all. Really well done. A second on the board for Parivision, and there we go. There's that knock-on effect we were talking
no
about
problem.
with the finances.
I'm always here to help a small little indie dev.
Money to work with for BC.Game, so by all sense of it, this should be a third of Parivision, making it a one-round game.
You want plays? Oh, for BC, I don't know why they stacked
Parivision
up.
have a very distinct CT style. It's to essentially make a best guess, load up with numbers, but be passive. Most teams in the position they were in just there would have set up like that to crunch mid at some point and you know, crunch mid, maybe trade 1-for-1, call out it's empty, and then do your best to guess the right site from there. No, they just sat still. They were like, we think they're coming mid. We're going to mow them down, and if it's an A retake, so be it. So, yeah, certainly it would be a very unusual play style to play against, because if you're calling for BC.Game, you just never know where they are. You might have a free site. You might be up against 4 players. It's completely impossible to tell.
You go up to the smoke, no?
Yeah, no, you're right.
They're committed.
It also just means like it must be so frustrating for BC.Game. Just everything is so unpredictable. I mean, we're baffled.
They did, Brad? Okay, so I wasn't just tripping,
mini map, the whole 9 yards, and we're still perplexed at what things are going to look like towards the end of the round. So I can't even imagine what the comms are like towards BC.Game. We're popping towards B. Zelo going to be caught by the flash. AW briefly, but it's not that damning. And they're just one by one being whittled away here. Simple stuff. No to rotate over. AW another of his own. And an easy hit. They barely even get on the site. That's how you want to be coming up against that low buy, making sure you shut it down with no conversation points. Make sure BC.Game get nothing out of it. Game.
Kakanito also started. I don't know how he finished Ancient, but he started Ancient pretty poorly.
Well, certainly stabilized after a bit of a treacherous start. Eyes, of course, across the board, pretty good for both teams. Nexa, perhaps the Mag 10. Could have got a Galil. I'd favouring that gun instead. Yellow here, good spawn, and look at that. Nexa on his Mag 10.
Yikes!
Taking the space, wanting to get up close and personal.
Either.
Might have favoured a rifle there, and the Julie finds himself in the end. Trying to split A here quite aggressively, but they're losing a lot of numbers, and Jame, he smells what's up. He knows they can kill Andu. It's pretty much a done deal.
Simple 1v4.
1v4 for Simple. Yes, he's got util, but not a great deal else. There's a big flank developing from Nota. Endless util flying his direction. He's pretty much stuck in and around sandwich here at the moment. Goes looking towards triple. Looks like to me that James just posted up, so missed shot perhaps. James doesn't connect initially, but this big flank is the insurance policy, and yeah, they're warming up now.
Yeah. Just making sure.
Playing on BC shit.
Wait, square, this is where that comes back in.
Offer.
To play.
Offer. We're good. We're good.
It's so labored.
We're good.
Tough to watch, but Parivision on as a whole, it's another round now in this streak where it's 4 staying alive.
What do you mean, Moosh?
So much cash being built up on this CT side. Nota 12.2, Zelo 11.9,
You're saying with the major in like
I mean,
a few days?
Everything you want to be seeing in terms of having strength and really solid foundations are there. Close out this half, right? I think if, at the very least, if you can guarantee a lead for Parivision, get up to 7 in this first half, you can be pretty happy, especially considering the recovery you had to do. You're 4-0 down.
Let's talk a bit more about this style that Parivision is playing. The one aspect that's really important for them, or is kind of a linchpin, is there is a lot of pressure on making the right reads.
Or the start time
if they're stacking
for all
the wrong place at the wrong time, they really
1
are
p.m.
putting
Eastern
themselves in a
default start time for
really
all
hard position to win rounds.
challenger matches.
So I assume it's normally Jame takes command. CT sides tend to be a bit more democratic in terms of where you're stacking this sort of stuff, but absolutely, and whoever's making the decisions, they need to be right, 60-70% of the time, or it's just going to be a nightmare.
Yeah, you're absolutely spot on. It looks terrible if it continues.
Pissed. the other day.
To fall flat.
Gotta choose between.
Well, let's see. Lullaby once again. So unfortunately, feels pretty unlikely things are going to fall into place with BC.Game here. They get a bomb out of this round. You can take silver linings away from it.
Oh, they missed their window. They had a spot there where it was AW totally alone with his teammate in ladder. James, though, is here to lend a hand.
Wide.
And a commit here mid-sight as AW finds his first. A little bit awkward, but keeps himself alive.
He's on lock.
This money is completely out of control now. Look at that.
Brother, dude. Read it out loud.
Yeah. BC.Game.
34.
I guess implied that they've barely found kills for the last 4.
You talk, bro.
Rounds.
Yeah, it's 16k where the only thing he needs to reinvest in towards the next round is one smoke because the only bit of utility used. Like, it is crazy how good things are looking. 5 rounds now. BC.Game have fallen off a bit of a cliff, and they're in this repeat cycle of full buy-in, failure to find really any success, even the likes of a bomb.
By the way, I did a 7-hour average. Let's go, Moose.
You're forcing towards a low buy in the next round, and that's where Parivision are streaking away.
You did prize picks the other day. The NA revival. Oh, let's go. Dude, you're rich, bro.
At the moment.
What do you mean?
Check out
let's
what
go.
Parivision's gone for this time. It is leave James. He's on B-Apps on his own. In a 4-stack A, so yet again. Bit of a risk in the sense that mid is exposed. They're very exposed, of course, to a B split. They clearly think it will be an A round. And they're not necessarily in a position to push Palace or push ramp. Ziello is now clearing Palace.
All in
this
one
is
place,
nice.
Moose. Careful.
There's still a huge risk here of a B split, so
line. Just a few
really
more
good if they can get another play over. AW now slinks his way
first kid, bro.
onto B. So with this Palace information, they're more content to spread the numbers.
I'll name him Moose.
Okay. James. Posted first. Easy for him. Simple gets one simultaneously.
So AW should be holding cat then. Yikes, that was a terrible swing.
It's a little weird now. Damage dealt under pressure. AW kind of had to win that, and James had nowhere to escape.
This is so aggressive.
They're trying to deny, but they can't get into a position to deny this bomb plant.
I liked that whole.
This swings everything. This empty pillar player will fall to the hands of Zelo. And another round for Parivision, up to 6 now in a row.
They're trying to Cognito get his first kill.
Again, we're just seeing such a good control over
Second
momentum.
pistol.
I'm sure it's a little better there for BC.Game because you get a bomb plant, you actually get on towards a site, but I don't know.
It's still, there's still a derailment of a T side, isn't it? Given how it started. James.
Economy's insane. I know.
But here he has found some big
14,500 on Zello.
Also, by virtue of the sort of style they're playing, it's so critical that AWP is in the right place at the right
Doesn't
time.
even matter. Just hunt at this point. Just run at everything. AW with an
in that position in and around bench there. So util going his way.
Grimacy setting trends.
Round 11 then. And BC.Game. They certainly can't find the formula at the moment. They try and make this play out of Palace.
Ran out of the
gain the initial room.
To open the round.
James is up to the task. The timing is almost fabulous, but no cigar. And Parivision get away with it.
Simple falling, and he's also having a bit of a slow map as well. He's quite at times sort of desperate to make things click because it feels like there's no one else really taking a lot of onus. I mean, Cassie's is 0-9. He's yet to get on the board. I mean, he's really trying to force it through, but yeah, nothing seems to be clicking in place. Back towards A they go. There's a couple of people here to meet, but Beltran, where are we off to, mate?
Where's he going?
Where's he going?
What's going on?
The whole belt of util is being dropped on towards the site, and he was still running for that rotate.
Yeah, they're playing retake, dude. Come on.
Bizarre.
Break open the smoke. James holding behind it as well. Just keep trained on towards Palace should be on for free there, but it's Casanito who finally gets on the board his first kill. Jame will get one. They're trying to die the plant here. They might be able to. Zelo gets it falling. Are you kidding me?
You got it in air.
Everything is clicking now for Parivision, and they're getting luck on their side too.
Wowzers.
Yeah,
this is going from bad to worse. Cielo has had quite a map of Counter-Strike at this point. See here in some of these replays. I thought when the Casanito killed the person going for the big flank.
I don't know if they
side they were there on the money. It was a good position. Finally,
I think at one point they had a different team, and then I think they did.
Probably Casanito gets coming mid and fighting from Connector. Finally, some different avenues of pressure.
And not the player, the org.
Parivision are playing a sensational CT side.
He's on board, chat. Cognito got his first.
Right now. I believe they've won the last 7 rounds in a row. Yeah, undeniable right now.
Right? Was it 7 in a row?
Yeah, 7
I
in
thought
a row.
it was.
You're right. It is
crazy. At one point.
Well, look at the reverse. What has happened to BC.Game? This map started great. They looked comfortable. They looked confident, and those are not the words I would remotely use to describe them anymore at this point.
James holding.
You're spot on. I mean, there's just so little on offer here.
They missed it.
A shot missed by James.
Play coming in. Tier 1, 11 months.
electroNic is tagged down. Puts him in that 1 bullet headshot range, which
damn.
can do. The org needs a little bit of help with, and the nade will do a little bit more so. James, be careful. electroNic resides on that corner. He's going to play a much more passive approach.
How are you doing today?
This is better from Parivision. Look at the apartments info on B. If we can get this info over,
Apollo.
Perhaps there's something that can be done to get the numbers on A before this split develops.
Oh, it's not a full retake either.
Go on.
I'll try the sandwich.
So
no shot. He's known.
Given some space, but Jane just in time. And look at this. Bit of a mow down. Couple kills in response, but AW's colossal flank could well seal the deal. Lots of movement from these terrorist players. I don't think they know what's coming. Yep. AW connects. 1 man to go, and that is simple.
Oh.
You never count him out of any round.
Kill Zello.
He's not got the HP.
That's promising.
Surely not to do this. Finds a second. They need something more out of this half. And s1mple gives it to them. 5 on the board. That's what it takes for BC.Game to find rounds.
That was
what
clean.
A moment
that was clean.
Quick break. And we'll see if that was enough to keep his team in the game.
And the last one, the 1 tap onto James. Back triple. No work today, can't complain. Get some extra before CS tonight. Let's go. I played CS yesterday on stream, and let me tell you, the champagne and the whiskey was hitting hard. My shots were not shooting. We'll blame that for sure. Excuses. It was I streamed pretty late yesterday. I loaded up. It was a celebratory 1 year. So we cracked a bottle of champagne. Well, Prosecco. But same shit, different color.
Yeah, I'm overzealous when I'm thinking about the cash flow. I never had no handouts.
What's on the menu this week?
I've been testing so much.
The menu tomorrow.
All these different situations that I've been through. I seen pain trying to creep in through the window, but now I'm sliding through the hood in a Benzo.
Vision vs Genghis Warriors tomorrow at 9 a.m. I won't be awake, chat. I'll be honest.
Sometimes on the road to glory, you gotta press the brakes.
I see a gaming gladiator.
I swear I'm proud of all my best and my worst days. Proud of all my feet when I touch the ground.
There you go. What is this? Oh, is this your clip of you opening?
But my mama proud. Fans scream my lyrics out in the background. They ain't know me then, but I'm hot now. They say life's a gamble. You gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. This life down bad. You gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back. just to live this life. They say life's a gamble, you gotta roll the dice. I risked a lot of different things just to live this life. When you down bad, you gotta pay the price. I've been through hell and back just to live this life. I'm faced with a lot of different
talk. Get excited. Close your mouth. Yeah, you were about to pop up, dude. Whoever clipped that needs to get fired.
Brother since 6th grade. G-Wagon red seats, we on Biscayne. Chris to the Florida Keys, we imported these. Thanking God for the life he afforded.
That looking left, actually.
Oh no, I closed it up. I need a brown skinned chick just like Megan Good. Holding up every promise that I ever made.
Whoever clipped that needs to clip the reaction. There was no noises.
I paid dues, paid rent, and I stayed the same. I had teardrops running down my face.
Did I pause it? We good? Hello? Do I need a refresh? Or, oh, wait, hold on. I think it was tweaking.
Parivision.
There we go.
As they just decimate all the way throughout. So
look by Bonamon. You clipped it!
What next? Will it just continue in towards that seaside with that final round of the half just being like a minor blip?
I mean, even the biggest BC.Game fans have to admit that s1mple had to do something astonishing to prevent them losing every round.
Yes, it's meant to be shit. Bonamon!
Took an incredible 1v3 for them to get anything on the board. So it's hard even in their victory there at the end to say that was a great team performance. Yeah, it's been
what's good, Rick?
It's been a competitive series, don't get us wrong. First map went pretty close. It's just certainly for us in the casting booth, it just
don't want to goat, not the goat of right clipping. Now. I'll tell you that much, dude. That clip was an L.
Individually,
I didn't even get to hear him yell.
Their style, whilst somewhat unorthodox in both of these halves, they're absolutely on the same page, all of these players. There's no doubt about that.
The Toronto logo on the wall is a banger. That's what I'm saying. Brad
from where we're
made me a sign, and he gave it to me on the way to the major. There's LEDs behind it as well.
I'm with you.
That are not currently active.
They don't.
I think I am co-streaming the major. I still need to figure out the full
bit in towards that ancient
the full gist of and the logistics on where, when, how, and everything like that. I'm working on that still, but I think so.
Bar the real tail end of the half, and BC.Game have got to lock back in towards that tail end.
I can show you guys a picture of the thing on the wall with the LEDs behind it as well.
Do have attack pause, as you can tell, before we get the show on the road. Hopefully, it's only a brief one, but I've been there a few moments
that are currently. I think it's dying too quickly.
Somewhat bizarre watching some of these games when you think that, you know, the team that's winning most of these late round situations.
I have it battery powered, so a wire doesn't lead to it. But
it's the team, there's a 5 that might be more experienced, but there is so much, obviously.
And if that's the case, I'll need to hide a wire
electroNic,
and lead it to it because it died way too quickly.
On the reverse, you'd think on paper that BC.Game.
That's what it looks like with
those
the
sort of spots, but
with the LEDs
I guess
behind
it goes to show that, you know, chemistry, being on the same page, reps together, this stuff counts for something, and potentially the BC.Game we're seeing right now
it's sick as shit.
It's just lacking the time essentially to be able to play those situations.
Yeah.
Business team active, or do you have a new one? I don't see you on that roster. Wait, what roster?
Just discussing about the T side from this Parivision team. It feels like they just find a weakness and they continue to punish it. They did that so much towards Ancient. They realized that just B site was so often free for the taking.
Same logo on the wait, what?
Super sharp in terms of the individuals as well. This, like, James is so happy to send this young rifling corps into the thick of it. Time and time again.
By LED, a BC logo.
And I feel like I have to back them here once more.
Turn on the LEDs. So let me see if it works.
2-0 here as well. As much as, you know, we were discussing, I think Sinners, their recent form off the back of that fourth cup was really good.
Yes, it is.
Parivision will likely just coming into it just in terms of, you know, going to the major and recent successes throughout this year. But yeah, they look good here. And it doesn't feel like the kind of, what, it's like near 6-week break has like affected them that much.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. I mean, I'd certainly expect first game back. Things like communication, sort of, especially the intangibles, play all the scrims in the world, but you're not really, I mean, maybe they are, but the average team, I wouldn't have thought, is capable of keeping that super tight when you're not playing officials. entirely possible the Parivision do a good job of maybe recording their scrims, listening back. This sort of stuff. Dazdan, of course, has a bit of oversight and some perspective as well. So clear to see that whatever they have been doing over these 5-6 weeks of time must be paying some dividends. We will update you guys if we get any info on what's causing the pause. I didn't see any players dropped out when we were briefly flying into Pistol.
I mean, I'm even looking at the scoreboard here as well, and it seems like everybody's in. Normally it'll kind of appear, at least to some degree, on HTV, but yeah, nothing so far. Okay. Apparently, just a slight fix of the camera. Very doable. Should be okay. Shouldn't take too long. Normally doesn't. They have to deal with them in all tournaments where using the camera, so they're normally pretty good with it, and there we go. So we are now live and we can get back underway here. 7-5 Parivision. CT side pistol for BC.Game is very important. Starts well.
This is the bomb as well.
Yeah.
That bomb gets dropped. There's also 2 players in apps for this CT side. I can't believe this bomb has just got out. Absolute Houdini level stuff. Slipping out of the straight jacket. And wow, that is actually astonishing. 2 players underpass, 2 players B apps, and the bomb somehow gets out back to A. In the meanwhile, give Nota and Ziello a lot of credit. They are just eviscerating the A side, bomb side at the moment. Wow. Julie's collected. Oh dear. BC.Game had the right players in the right place, but they couldn't finish the job.
Actually, mental that it's all about.
I turned the LEDs on.
electroNic and s1mple and that double play, but I guess in particular,
what did I miss?
s1mple, who was up close, just letting him get out, costing the round. The only casualty is James first to fall, and then everything else slots itself into place. It's a mental way. How does that even happen? It starts so well, and it falls apart so
good. It
so
does. There's.
Quickly.
I don't know if you can see, so I don't know if I don't know where the fucking USB brick is.
The mini map.
I don't think it could extend, so I'll need to figure that out.
Let's say all the in-game.
You think s1mple will ever go back to a tier 1 team?
I think you'd be very hard pressed to find any of them that said there was more than a 5% chance of a terrorist round win or something, given that layout. That is unreal.
And if he wants to play a tier 1, I mean,
well, it's panic stations, isn't it? We did see BC.Game get a reset off. That was second half of Ancient, but this isn't that caliber of buy.
Because
yeah, they need to do something pretty magical, I think, to win this. They do have the stack on the right side of the map. That's the good news.
I think there's never. Yeah, I mean, it comes down to how hard.
Of course, the fear is you show too much presence, you root the terrorist players out where those are a nice couple kills. So at least it's not an immediate explosion on A, and again we're slowing down. It's just topsy-turvy.
The wire.
Okay, we are ending B. Back we go.
It's fine how it is. It's fine how it is. It's fine how it is.
Bojack, quick trade on towards Andu.
What is s1mple's contract situation? I think he's staying with BC till the end of this season ends, and then afterwards, I'm not sure.
Pulled off a mental clutch despite his HP being low then at the end of the half, and we need another one here.
s1mple 1v2 clutch.
2. He's not going quiet about it. They might have even heard a step, and now they know about him. Nade. That was a nade. Not a good one. One of the nades of all time. As it nearly does more damage to him than it would have anybody else. This round feels like it's all but done. Hang on. Maybe speak a little too soon.
Okay.
Thankfully, Belchanok is bold in the fight.
It was a nade.
Oh, my.
He did throw a nade.
You always have a little bit of a feeling that s1mple can do it. You can never count them out.
BC.Game should pause. They might consider a rebuy here. It's less common on the CT side. Are they going to do it? Do they have the bravery?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
electroNic. electroNic, is he must have just dropped the M4, right? Given his money.
Ranked up after winning that ancient game.
How did electroNic have that much
Oh,
money?
let's go.
What's going on here?
Yeah. Well, I
I
guess.
don't think I did. I don't know if I did.
Got a kill with the MP9. Bit of kill bonus. Oh my god, that was a little dicey. There was nearly a world in which they got lined up there.
Simple as an A1. Save it, David.
I think okay. Bomb will go down. This round's all but done. And you just say the M4. There's no real two ways about it.
I mean,
And they need to think about these gun
Parivision
rounds.
is
They're going to be,
a
of course,
major
of,
qualified
tremendous
team.
importance. We get to them.
They are.
How close this game is to defeat for BC Game. As a reminder, guys, it's a pretty simple cutthroat format we have here in the finals at the end of this season.
Pretty simple.
2 semi-finals, grand final, best of 5, and yeah, BC Game are 3 rounds away from having
single
a
lim? It is
very,
single
very
lim.
slim chance of ever getting into Pro League.
It is.
Time
The
is running out
semis
for
is
them.
Parivision BC. Other side is Sinners versus Friendly Campers, aka
It's
ESC.
10. Double the rounds of BC Game, and sure, we can buy back in towards this next one. But it's really on a knife's edge. You fall flat here, and at that point, you're basically playing for overtime. Running out of time to get this underway.
Both finalists go to Pro League, or only one? Only one team from
This is at
one
times
team
similar
from
to how that second half of
Asia,
Ancient looked
EU.
too. Granted, we did see
South
the
America,
resurgence
North
to make
America.
it the full 24, but I'm not seeing those flashes of brilliance from BC Game here.
I'm not sure how you get back into this. It might be as basic as massive individual outplays. The problem with even saying that is
Buffer. W buffer.
the
Great
rifling
time.
core of
Love
this
it.
T-side team is clearly a well-oiled machine right now. It is
I see the
abundantly clear that they have played a
UFC
lot of
fighters. I
CS
did
in the
not
last
see
3-4 weeks in terms of their mechanics. So it's hard to imagine the BC Game are going to come out on top of, you know, such a
major
high
sports.
majority of duels that they can win around of that alone.
I mean, I
What have we
assume
got here?
anything that
B
they
split
would
quite likely in the
sponsor
near
anything
future.
that they
Util into
have
connector.
like
Smoke on window, and
gambling
look at
open
this.
to.
Util flying over the top of the apartments next to just the one, and now s1mple has a big job to do. Doesn't get a great deal
That's
done.
a good HE. That's a good
Site
HE.
is now claimed. Just need to get that bomb over towards. They does do the job, but a 3-on-3. And BC Game, if they're going to go for this, they need to win it.
Yeah. Now or never. Miss Double
Who's
known to be
electronic so late, cat.
so
There's
low.
no
1
kit
foot in the
right
grave
now.
for him.
Was there a kid on site?
They're hesitant as they're waiting for that short rotation to come through, but no one's even really opened the short. Maybe AW if the swing comes through. electroNic is going loud about this as well.
Did not see them.
And he draws attention away to allow
What
the
do you say,
players out from
AW?
market, but it's AW for the first. Time's ticking. We have to go
There's
now.
no kit.
We cannot afford.
There's no fucking
to
kit.
And it looks like they're already giving up on this one. On the exit. Andu will get a second in all fairness, but a quick trade from James, so nothing saved, nothing gained. Bar some consolation kills, and another round for Parivision.
I think electroNic might have mollied himself
Did he?
in the midst of that retake.
Yeah, he threw it on
Maybe
cat. I
the
don't think he
replays
mollied
will
himself.
illuminate.
I don't
they
think
don't. But
no.
I saw on the mini map there was a molly down, a CT molly on short, and I assume he was trying to molly into the cubby, maybe forest. I'm not quite sure, but whatever the plan was, it didn't work. Forces them to just accelerate onto that site, and clearly that came to no avail. What have we got here? Change of pace from Parivision. Very little util. Just gonna let Jane post. Hope somebody comes looking there. Clearly confident. No AWP is posted on mid at the moment as the rifle is going to contact. And this is a very different look of round so far.
Hall of Fame is a cool implementation.
BC Game, I hope they got their wits about them because there are a lot of players in advanced positions right now in mid. Could get prized open if they're not careful.
Oh, nice shot. Looks for another. Oh my god, they
Dave.
are mechanically
Dave.
unbelievable.
Dave.
I mean, I feel like, again, it's one of those rounds that you just have to give it a go. You've got nothing to lose now, really, for BC Game. electroNic, dead to rights. Nota is dawdling around with the Util. He can hop for the AWP as well. Interesting decision. Maybe he just doesn't want it to be recovered.
Even if I was a top 5 team, I would not want to face this Parivision squad in a best of 1 in a major.
Yeah. God,
They are
awkward. Yeah.
They're crazy skilled.
Yeah.
Oh
it
my.
is so horrible to deal with them.
It also just opens up
the first
such
half
a
wasn't
world
terrible,
of calls.
dude. Cognito looking like me yesterday.
I'm sure
dude. 3
with
and
some
16 is
lineups
tough.
James has called for in the past, he's had to call execute heavy rounds. He's had to try and be a massive mastermind to get his team an advantage. It is perfectly okay. It's totally acceptable for this Parivision team to make simple calls, get space, and just decide, let's just
team in
walk in
stage 1.
somewhere.
Really?
Because we know we're going to win a high percentage of those duels, and wow. On the flip side, if you're BC.Game, you're probably thinking, what on earth do we need to do to win some of these fights?
Yeah, in a similar vein to when things are going super well on Ancient, it's just, I actually feel for kind of BC.Game in terms of calling around this. They're so unpredictable. s1mple goes in towards lower. He's met with a nade from AW, so that's pretty brutal.
When is stage 1? The major begins on the 24th.
This has got the look of a player that knows it might be on him to start making huge moves.
True.
Save his team. This could be unexpected. They've just put that util into apps, so W on paper shouldn't expect that.
And they've
move,
already
but
made their way down cat, and Con can't even
too
peek.
much Mirage to fall for
It's
that.
all up. It's literally
This could
Cognito
be
in a dream.
if
This is it.
Casanito
That's it.
can't do some damage, and he cannot. 5v3 with the grand final awaiting. It's just Andu and electroNic. It's been a masterclass of Mirage.
They went through mid for
4
free.
rounds for BC.Game in the first 4, and 1 since then. These individuals from Parivision
Are they in the
are
major?
well up to the task
Parivision's in the
of
major.
this match,
BC is not.
and Andu and electroNic are staring down the barrel of the feet. They're stuck behind util. This is just for show. This is surely done. electroNic finds 1, but time should seal the deal. It's just electroNic and Parivision. They've done it. Incredible Mirage, and they absolutely deserve to be in the grand final.
Yeah, what a performance, what a series from them, and then just as a whole, what a map there on Mirage. They continue that
Final today for this? No, it spans over the next 3 days. So tomorrow will be the other semi matchup,
display,
and then
again,
Thursday
like said,
will be
deserve to
the
finals. The way they're
grand
playing right now,
final
I'd be
for
surprised if
this.
they lose that finals. Yes,
Grand final best
on
of
the
5.
flip side, there's some decent
Grand
talent there
final
on the
is a
Parivision
best of
side.
5.
This
Oh,
end to the
shit.
year is panning out to look really, really good. Already got the major locked in. If you can get a pro league locked in to kickstart your 2026, you're in a fantastic
You're a bit
spot.
supreme. I wasn't.
Confidence as well. I mean, just going into the major, having won, what would it be, something like 10 series in a row at that point. And obviously, these aren't necessarily the biggest names they're playing over the next couple of days, but there are some big individual names that are lying
no downtime before the major.
Fabulous Counter-Strike all round for Parivision. Let's give a quick word, I guess, to BC.Game. Of course, we only saw them play 2 maps today, so not necessarily the biggest data set, but I don't know, man. Is work in progress the best we can say right now?
Yeah, I guess maybe we can say we can still going to give them the benefit of the doubt of quote-unquote early doors, but if we're being frank, I actually just think this BC.Game side just need to play more Counter-Strike, more tournaments. Honestly, we've seen Parivision do exactly this. You just get as many reps under your belt. That's how I start the year. Every CCT, every online tier 2, tier 3 tournament they could play, they played, and that's why they've been able to build up such a good map pool and a repertoire and understanding of like how we play CS together, and that's why the synergy is so excellent. And even if you take a 6-week
Depends
break
on which
from
parry we
officials,
get, and
you just
depends
go
on which
straight back into
M80 we
your
get.
stride. So I think for BC.Game, yes, work in progress, but I would like to see a bit of a change up of actually not being as selective
Best
at
five, in my
tournaments and actually
opinion.
committing
I agree with that.
to playing through, in a sense, the dregs a little bit.
Yeah, mostly for that.
Oh, buffer in the game died. The game ended.
They're not playing any more CS here. That is the end of their road, and that's the end of our day. Tomorrow will be Sinners versus Friendly Campers, the team that was ESC, as we wait to see what organization they move to in the future. Same time, same place, 6 p.m. UK, 7 p.m. Central Europe, and that will be our second semi-final to decide who is playing Parivision. Not a fun prospect, given what we've just seen in this semi-final. Either way, I'll have to wait and see who reigns victorious. So same time, same place. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll see you then.
Oh. Chat, that basically, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of all I had planned for today. I'm not even capping. I'd say Pair would be, I don't know. I think it would be a good, if it's a best of one you're talking about, I think it would be a good best of one. Best of three could be interesting. It depends on how M80 play, honestly. No, I don't think I will. I think M80 could put up a good fight against Sparrow. Need a good M80 though. Yeah, M80 would need to show up tenfold. Hold on, chat. I owe two push-ups for the Blake sub. I believe in M82 Moose. I believe. I have them going through too. I have them right now, I think 3-1 technically. Do 2 more? I was doing what? I was doing 2 push-ups per sub. I've done a lot today. There's been a lot of push-ups. Who do you think BC would buy next? I don't know what BC's plan is, primarily. I don't know what their plan is. I think that's like the number one thing. Here. What if BC pulls at Falcons and just buys a core of a top team? That's been rumored. Like, would they do it? I don't know. You guys can see the fucking this thing now, which is crazy. Taxes free, all I'm saying. I mean, they could. I think BC's smartest plan would be buy a core and get them out of their current VRS hellhole that they're in, because they've gone just down in ranking. Like we saw s1mple get introduced, and then they're like, oh, like they're on the up, and then I don't know when it started falling apart, but they are not on the up. They're getting pretty down there in VRS. I did do my pick'ems. I did. Posted up on YouTube. You know, add young guns. Yeah, exactly. They need a good mesh of like new talent and like if they want to keep like name talent. Who's their lowest rated player? Hold on, there's like fuck. Yeah, the spam is crazy. Stats. Can I just look at roster? Yeah. Cognito right now. In the past, I'm assuming 3 months is 0.97. Highest rated player, s1mple. electroNic is a 1.01. I mean, everyone's kind of around that in between 0.97 and 1.04. Everyone's around there. Hey, it's a guy I jumping no-scoped on cash yesterday. Hey, it's fucking Wendy's, bro. Okay? Fuck off, dude. You know what? You're gonna play Face It? I was not planning on playing Face It. I was planning to go eat food and have a chill day, because it's gonna be a busy weekend coming up, and kind of this week is kind of my chill week before the start of the major, because I am streaming non-fucking stop. If the major is gonna be going on, I will be streaming. Have children? Fuck no. Hell no. I'm married to the game. I'm the unk, dude. Chat's my kids. There's some type of thing where you play with subs or followers. We kind of did that yesterday. We loaded up and we did 10 mans yesterday. We were doing like we were rotating through 5 stacks. Yesterday was sick. Today I am taking a chill day, but I'm down to the one day I fell asleep early. I did stream kind of later than normal yesterday. Where's on the calendar behind you? Wait, the calendar? That's not a calendar. Those are major signs. This one right here says NACS, and the other one is the wee woo sign. That's the siren. I know. I need a better place to put them. Maybe I put them closer, like here. That could be better. Not on an active roster? Wait, hold on. Who's not on an active roster? Oh, Zontix? Zontix do 100 Z's. Could go crazy. Magics. Could go crazy. I thought it was a roommate chore chart. It is not the chore chart. No, it's not the chore chart. You need a longer cord for that side. No, I know this. Luckily I got like this to like go here and then it just plugs into there. I know I need to come up with an idea because the battery dies too quick on this thing. So I think what I'll do is maybe I'll grab like a white extension cord to like go down. Maybe I could even paint it the wall color or something so it blends in better. Wouldn't be bad. I believe they speak English. Most players nowadays inside of like top tier CS speak English. Yeah, for CS wise, like commage and stuff like that. I think right now, it comes down to what BC's plan is. Do they want to just kind of be this like household tier 1 players playing inside of tier 2, tier 3, or do they actually want to make the fight for tier 1? Because what they're doing right now, I'm going to be honest, this isn't going to last. This is short-term clout chase type shit. Like that's all this is right now. 3 languages in game. Fury is a different breed. They primarily speak English though. Back in spirit. I think a lot of players though, like towards like, was that towards his start, or is that recent? I hope s1mple doesn't join 100 Thieves. I don't know what we see at 100 Thieves and when we know more about it. I mean, right now all we know is Rain. We're assuming they're buying a core, and off that core, do they keep 4 players plus add Rain, or do they have 3 players plus Rain and then plus another pickup? We don't know yet. It's still pretty early to figure that one out. So, I think Jaime is the GOAT. Jame's sick. I'm interested to see Jaime on the major. Let's see if he can do it. 100 Thieves, Stewie, J-Chem, Joel. Sounds like a goated team. That would be 102 Thieves. What core would even be open though? I mean, whoever wants to sell. I mean, realistically, right? I mean, Heroic's known for selling. I know that GL is saying no right now, but they could just be trying to bait people off. Game will always gonna be in major as long as Overpass is in rotation. Oh shit. So toxic, is it actually? Normally when I was watching Stu, I normally would go in and I would just like full screen. It's not often though. I like players that create as well. Like kind of that focus on to like chat engagement and interaction. So I lean towards that. I like chat engagement. Yeah, but more than likely, my guess for cores would be like Heroic or GL for 100 Thieves at this point. I don't know who else would be in that like top echelon, top mix of teams. I mean, kind of like looking down the line, like, I mean, Rain in there. I don't know, like they could buy Bait maybe. They wanted to be like NA, they could buy Passion, or I guess even if they wanted to go EU, they could get Passion if they like had it, if they wanted to. I don't know. I think Heroic and GL are my two top contenders for it. Wait, where the fuck is GL? Oh yeah, maybe Bait. I wonder where Jail would end up. Is it 1-1? No, this series ended Parivision 1-2-0 over BC. Jail took a personal break. I don't know if he's planning to return into the new season. Maybe he is. They wanted EU, or at least base in EU. They will be EU. They for sure. For sure. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. God, I know it was a short stream. It was a pretty short stream. I am gonna head out of here. I'm gonna take a chill day today, kind of just relax, vibe out. Gonna be more than likely a chill today, tomorrow. I don't really know the plan for tomorrow, but the reason I'm saying that, Thursday starts up, and we got Draculan over this weekend. We have literally Draculan all weekend long, starting up on Thursday. I don't know if I'll do the opener matches for that, but once Friday through Sunday hits, Draculan all weekend long. And then also next week on Monday starts a major. So I know it's a chill day. I streaming more would be cool, but we're gonna short day it out. Now you post something about JL. Like, is he coming back? I don't know if they posted something. What's good, Jot? What's up, Jot? Have a good one. Have a good one, chat. I know it was a small stream. I know it was short. Long streams over the weekend. I'll make up for it. He posted it himself. What, JL did recently? Let me take a look before I hop then. s1mple, bro. When did he post? JL and Navi posted something? JL didn't post shit recently, no. I don't really... Huh. I'm like, guess who's back? That wouldn't be till after the major, though, no? Oh, wait, hold on. Guess who's back? Oh, wait. Feeling that JL is about to drop his first album. Huh. Yo, back to Navi. What if he's... Is anyone having visa issues leading up to the major? Or something like that? Could that be a thing? Didn't they sign Makaze? They did sign Makaze. They did. They made a post. They did. They did. They did. I could post it in. I could post it in chat for you guys. Well, that's interesting. They wouldn't replace him. They wouldn't replace him if needed. I'm assuming JL's there too, if in case they need a sub or something. But I don't know. I don't know. All right, chat. I am out of here. And I will catch you guys. Catch you guys soon. And then next week starts the major. So get ready. Get your pick'ems in as well. Diamond coin to the moon. Later, chat. Have a good one. 0707. And I'll catch you guys soon.